about to go down.
Feeling in my city.
Flabtacular.
This shit is different, bro. What the fuck?
That was sus.
Can we do one for JB?
I think we should.
My boy Mark lives in New Jersey.
Spoilers ahead.
Shout out to the Chillin' with Villains podcast. Hey, what's happening? This is Ray Porter, and your members just want to thank you for another year of your amazing podcast. And they told me to say hello to Junior, Ariel, Mark, Brim, and Eunice. And the members just want to let you know how grateful they are for everything that you do. Comic book movies, I may know a thing or two about that. They're very thankful for all the time and effort you put into the podcast. Can't wait to see what the new year brings. Apparently, Eunice, you're supposed to watch The Marvels. A member has paid you to watch this, and you haven't yet? What's up, dude? Watch it. And then let me know how it is, because I probably won't. But you do. You've been paid to... Yeah. Anyway, want to wish you all of the best in the upcoming year, and all existence shall be yours.
Chillin' with Villains, episode 355, first of the year, into our 8th season. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome, y'all. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. We're fucking back. Hold on. I hate that. I hate that now. It used to be so cool. It's not anymore.
Why is it not cool?
Huh? Look, it just sounds jaded. You know, it just sounds jaded and outdated. Hold
Jaded
on. I'm
and
a low.
outdated.
Yeah. Your boy, watch. Hold on. It wasn't too bad. But yes, welcome everyone. Welcome to 2026. It is currently, 808-11-2026. It is Thursday Night Live. We are back. We hope y'all have been enjoying your holidays or enjoyed your holidays, and hope you had a good start to the new year. I am one of your hosts, JB. Alongside me, we have Mark from New Jersey, who actually pulled up to the studio. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
So welcome.
It's been a minute, man. I'm happy.
This. Hope you guys like this.
It's fine. Yeah. No, I'm happy to be here, man. I've been fucking missed the studio. Every time I walk in, I'm like, feels like I'm at home.
Yes, sir.
It's
My
awesome.
boy Mark lives in New Jersey.
Got
Had to
New
pull
Jersey.
up. Had to pull up.
So your boy today is not the soundboard god, but he is a soundboard apprentice because the soundboard god, Ariel, is unfortunately not here today. We wish him the
He's
very
sick.
best. He's recovering. I'm sure he partied hard for New Year's. The CWV podcast tonight is also brimless. No Brimmy boy here tonight. And hopefully we will pray to all the gods and goddesses that Eunice can call in to give it. He's watching Stranger Things in theaters right now, so hopefully you'll have some time to come kick it with us to begin the year. But yes, once again, welcome everybody. We just want to say what an incredible year 2025 was. Again, we absolutely love doing this. We love talking about movies, shows, having a good time with y'all. So we want to shout out to all the subscribers, all of our members, listeners, watchers, whatever kind of support you give us, whether it's just following us on socials as well. It means the world to us. So with that, we want to make sure we go into this new year with tons of plans for y'all, especially those that are members right here on YouTube. Again, it's $6.99 a month. Again, not our fault. YouTube raised the prices. Anyway, we appreciate those that do pay it. We're going to be doing some things that we have done this year, but not as consistent, and things we want to definitely touch upon more. So IMAX ticket giveaways, we are definitely doing that once a month, no questions asked. If we somehow, some way forget, which is not something we want to do, please remind us. Be like, hey, what's up with the IMAX giveaway for the month of X? So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing regular giveaways where we do a poster, a Blu-ray, and a comic book. I have 3 sitting right here in the studio that I have to hand out from the winners of our Christmas giveaways, which I believe were Floyd, Noah, and Kyle. So we'll be giving those to you. And then raffles. We do raffles, right? Yep. Whether it be we've been doing 2 companies which are under the same Dark Sport and Civil Regime. We want to see, obviously sometimes they announce stuff, so that's always going to be announced to you guys. But we want to see if we can partner with other, to be able to have more of a variety, just with other brands, whether it be anime or, any other genre. But so stay tuned for that. what we're going to start doing. So we have our once a month member call-ins. We will still be doing once a month member call-ins. It's going to be a little different. We're going to have 3 members per session for 3 minutes on, whatever topic we're discussing for the day. But with that, we might see an increase in doing it bi-weekly. But for the meantime, what we're also implementing is a members voicemail. So we're going to be doing that on a bi-weekly basis. So what that means is if you want to join us on Discord, !Discord here in the chat, or if not, we have our link is in the bio here on YouTube, or if you go to our socials, Chilling with Villains, CWV Productions, you can find a link to everything where we are, Instagram, TikTok.
And link that Discord profile you make or you have already, link it to your YouTube if it's not, so it can connect that you're a member on their YouTube. And it can give you those privileges that you need. Right.
So you'll be able to send a voicemail. If you either don't get a chance to get in the call-ins, we will play it live on air for everyone to hear, whatever it is that you wanted to talk about. But yes, please join our Discord. We have tons of fun on there. We talk movies, shows, comics, sports. We have 2 fantasy leagues, a fantasy basketball league and a fantasy football league that yours truly,
that's the only reason he brought it up.
Yours truly came out as the victor. After a mid-season, my team was looking mid as hell, 7-7, the 6th seed. I was able to knock out the 3rd seed, the 2nd seed, the 1 seed. Acknowledge me. I am the fantasy football winner. Yes, sir. Don't be tight. You was in last place.
I wasn't last. Ooh,
you was last in the regular season.
Yeah,
though.
but not in the playoffs. I was second to last.
And for anybody that was in it that still owe me bread, I got my eye on you. I got my eye. Yo, I'm playing it cool. I'm letting it slide.
It's the holidays.
Come the end of January, I'm a find
kneecaps.
you. I'm gonna find you. So yeah, and then what we can also do as well, so for either $40 on one stream or 3 new members on a stream, last year, I mean, it wasn't last year, it was last year, but it was, a few months ago, I had done a skit, The Bet on It by Troy Bolton. We did a parody on that because Gio, one of our members, had dropped like 50 beans or something like that.
Shout out Gio.
So yeah, so for 40 beans, $40 on one stream or 3 new members on a stream, you guys get to select either a skit or a music video or something for us to do, and we can work it out, obviously in a timely manner to get it done for y'all, put it out there. So yeah, and again, we're always open. If you guys want to give us more ideas for you guys, again, we appreciate y'all so much. So it's the least that we can do. And again, we're on the socials in case any of y'all just need to talk about whatever, because mental health matters, and we will continue carrying that into the new year. But yes, welcome everyone. Mark, if you would like to read some chat, what are the people saying to us here today?
Oh shit!
Hey.
Yo, AD $10. He said, "Happy New Year, New Year, new CWV brand. Much love, Happy New Year." #MCU we up. For those who don't know, AD is our MCU fanboy.
MCU correspondent AD. Thank you, brother. Thank you for starting off the new year in a nice way.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Much
So
love.
Go ahead. What else is chat saying? I'm going to grab a drink. Everyone,
All right.
Get ready. Grab a drink. You're in for a great show tonight.
And also, just really quick, before I get the chat, with Discord, when we do the voice messages, like if you voicemails rather, I can show you how it works really quickly after I do the quick little chat check. It'll take 2 seconds. He's got the mug. So, C-Baby, Danny Rue, Pat, what's up? C-Baby said, I love this music. This is my favorite Stranger Things music. Danny Rue said, Return of the Queens. C-Baby said, Happy New Year, y'all. Claptacular, Pat said. 2026 gonna be a great year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, C-Baby. Danny Rue said there hasn't been a pod episode in a year. Yuck. Pat said, watching it in an hour, gonna dip out once y'all start talking spoilers.
Damn, Pat the watcher late.
Yo, slacking. Is Pat slacking?
He wanted to see it in theaters. That's why.
Nah, but I mean, didn't it oh no, that's right. Yeah, this is technically right the first day, or no?
It dropped last night in theaters.
Oh right, but he was probably busy. Slacking. AD said, Happy New Year, love y'all. AD Darkside. Yo, first of all, again, shout out to Pat, bro, for getting that cameo. That was so cool. Such a surprise. We had no idea that obviously that was happening, and he just dropped it into Discord. Like, bro, like what the hell? So cool. So, we really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. It means a lot for real. Momo said, "Let's go. Only 2 today." Yeah, it's just us 2,
Unfortunately, we would have loved to start the new year
with a full team
with
here.
a full team,
or at least 4.
But it's okay. And the budget hasn't been bad. It's actually been pretty solid. It's just
all these dudes
unfortunate they
taking
haven't been
PTO.
here. But yo, guys, look at this wonderful pour.
Look at this pour.
Boom. Another.
So we got C Baby said I was in 10th place. Man, it was a rough year, bro. Momo said Stranger Things finale was 8 out of 10. The good parts were phenomenal, but the bad parts were definitely noticeable.
Damn, bro, getting us started. Yes,
I mean,
tonight's lineup, we are doing our usual bochinche, our tea time. And then we will be talking about Stranger Things, and then we'll wrap up 2025 and see what we're excited for in 2026. And again, to cap off the night, our member call-ins.
Yep. So again, just really quickly, just before we get into much else, I just want to really just super briefly show you guys what we mean, like, with the voicemails that you guys can start submitting. So let me just share my screen with you guys real quick.
What did everyone do? What was everyone's plans for the new year, for the holidays? I saw some people had said on the Discord, but we'd love to hear what everyone was up to, and if everyone had a good time. Hope so.
Okay. While you guys are getting that done, I'm gonna put the Discord up here. All right. So basically, you guys would just go to the members only channel, and once you guys link your Discord profile to the to your YouTube profile, and it'll automatically sense that see that you're a member, and then you'll have access to this channel, and here you can put in the voice message, and then we'll play it on the pod. We'll react to it, talk about it, and yeah, so you guys can just be more involved. So, and it can and it could be about anything. It could be about what we're talking about. It could be about something else you just wanted to talk about that we were all talking about in the Discord. It could be whatever. So, yeah, just don't make it weird, I guess.
Yeah, that's the only thing we asked for. But yeah, so again, that's something new we want to implement. And again, you guys can let us know anything else you would want us to venture into for y'all. But once again, we appreciate y'all.
Go in the lineup. Go ahead. You were talking about you already set the lineup, right?
The lineup?
For like what we're talking about.
Yes, sir. I was going to get into some tea right now for us. Let me just pull it up here on handy dandy Twitter. So guys, it's been, well, we were live last week, but we did a special Monday night live for Avatar, which was definitely different. We definitely want to start doing more of that. Just
off-schedule ones.
Off-schedule lives. Just to talk about either a movie or a show, or just talk about whatever. We are going to be doing a lot of reactions. So on our socials, again, follow us on there, because we will be doing, like Fallout is coming out right now. We're going to be doing reaction videos to that. If y'all not on Fallout, please,
tap in, bro.
I beg.
Tap in.
I beg.
Even if you're not a fan of the video games, I would suggest it. I mean, you're not a fan. Not that you don't like them, but you just never played them.
Bro, the show is so gas.
Yeah, and he's never played them. So I highly recommend, man. The vibe is just immaculate.
We are both on the season finale of Pluribus.
Yep.
I've been doing Pluribus videos on the
well.
socials, on Apple. So tap into that. But this and we'll get into it when our 2026 anticipation stuff. But we have a lot. We have a lot that we're going to need to cover. So make sure to stay tuned on everything with that. But to start off with some tea, what's up?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
So we'll start off. We just spoke about Avatar last Monday. So James Cameron says his editing team wanted to trim the tent scene where Varang and Quaritch in half when Avatar Fire and Ash was being cut. He said, "Guys, you're about to become unemployed. Put it back. Every line."
Damn.
Yo, imagine Jimmy
savage,
Cam.
bro.
Imagine Jimmy Cam saying that to you.
I'd be like,
"You're
yes,
about to
sir.
be unemployed."
Yes, sir.
What else we got here? So what happened?
got some. I feel like we got some. Well, no, Mata I know, Mata, but monkey she. Is that a? I'm probably butchering that, but I will see if I can $100. I don't know what that means, but
Yo,
okay.
if you're trying to send us 100 beans, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
We're not asking for all that. But
if you got it like that,
right, you got it like that. We won't deny what you would like to do as a human being.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
We got The Legend of Aang, the last Airbender movie, will no longer release in theaters next
hold
year.
On. Let me talk about this really quickly. Who is this again? It's Paramount, right?
Yes, sir. Talk your shit.
So Paramount wants to buy Warner Brothers.
Clapping cheeks.
And they're in the news so much because they just got curved again. They got denied again by Warner Brothers because they can't take no for an answer. Crazy. And then you're going to be like, yo, you know what? This will be great. Let's take Avatar. Probably one of the most beloved cartoons like ever.
All time.
Like, I don't mean like widely beloved. I mean, just mean like the people who watched it, everyone loves it.
If
you know what I mean?
If
like
you came up to me and you were like, yo,
Yeah.
Avatar The Last Airbender is in my top 5 shows all time.
I'm not questioning you.
I'll dab you up. I'll be like, yeah,
shout
cool.
out.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I believe that.
And then you're going to be like, yo, you know what? We're just not going to put it in theaters. Like, bro, are you dumb? It's not like it's not even, it's still animated. Like, bro, you would clean up, I feel like.
Yeah.
You would clean, or maybe not. I'm not
I-
saying it would be like, you know, freaking, what's Zootopia 2?
Yo,
but
that shit is doing numbers. But
But-
I think they got scared, bro. Paramount got scared because I don't think the
They
SpongeBob
bitches.
movie, I don't think the SpongeBob movie is doing all that well in theaters. So they got shook and they're like, nah, we not really. If SpongeBob ain't gonna do numbers, Avatar most likely is not gonna do
But
numbers.
let me tell you why that I disagree. SpongeBob obviously is super well known. But it's not like I could be wrong. Obviously, we're not kids anymore. But like now, I feel like kids aren't watching SpongeBob.
Yo, Stranger Things reference.
I just don't feel like kids are watching SpongeBob now. And like I think Avatar at this point, with like most of the younger kids, they still tap into like Avatar. Like everyone knows Avatar. I just feel like I don't know. Like I feel like it could be something where they could actually make if the movie's good, obviously that's number one. Then also you have so many older people who are gonna go and watch it. Like we would have watched it in theaters.
Hell yeah.
Like our whole generation would have, because it's like, yo, this is Avatar, and it's like, even though and Korra gets a lot of hate, even though I don't think Korra should get as much hate as it does. I think it's actually a really good show.
I'm in there.
But dude, everybody loves Aang. Like, bro, I'm sorry. Like that's just the dumbest thing you could do. Just so people can subscribe to Paramount Plus for a month and then cancel.
And they have the worst user interface ever, bro. Like for me, if let's say, because I unfortunately use Paramount to watch Champions League.
Oh my God, it's the
I'm a
worst.
big footy fan. And yo, if you are an app and I can't go out of your app for a second and you still be playing, like whatever it is, like if I want to go text somebody real quick and like your shit just
picture.
just shuts off on me completely, you're buns.
Yeah.
Like you make me so upset and you're buns.
Yep.
You just ruin my mood. And it always does. And then shit either doesn't play or it crashes. It's just a big pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So
it's horrible.
a big FU to
Paramount.
Um,
Lock in.
But the other Avatar, on the other hand, is now the highest grossing movie trilogy of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Over 1 billion more than Star Wars. Ooh, you want to play a game, Mark?
Uh-oh.
Do you want to play a game?
All right.
I sound like fucking, what's his name?
Saw.
Yeah, Jigsaw. Shit, I hope I can find it. So I have the top 10 movies, and the chat could play this too, but no cheating, of course. You can't be looking this up.
Okay.
The top 10 highest grossing movie trilogies, 3-part series. Can you name them?
Okay, Avatar, obviously.
Okay. They don't have to be in order. Just name me them. And
Highest
then I'll give you the
grossing,
orders.
just 3 movies.
Just 3 movies.
So Star Wars isn't. We're not obviously that doesn't count because it's more than 3.
But
Or original
they
trilogy
are,
and all
right,
that stuff?
they're broken up, exactly. Yep.
Okay, so new trilogy?
Yep, new trilogy's in there.
Okay, so one more. You said it's a trilogy.
Yeah.
Um,
Yo, like
there's-
you literally know all of them.
Yeah.
You literally know all of them.
I'm just going through it in my head. It's not the Nolans, right?
Yep.
Oh, it is
That's in there.
Nolans?
That's in there. Yep.
That's the third. Okay. I think I was trying to think of like
I was saying
thinking of
top 10. You can't hit me with the top 10.
Oh, top 10.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought it was
You got,
3.
You got 3 out of 10.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yo, you're all right.
Nolan, yeah. So then Nolan's in there. How many Kung Fu Pandas are there? That's not in there.
Nah, the Kung Fu Pandas are not in here.
I know there's some animated shit in there.
There is no animated shit in here.
Oh fuck. Okay.
There are more superheroes.
Okay, yeah. I mean, so like Avengers.
Avengers is not on here.
What?
Yeah.
Endgame, Infinity War.
But I think they're
I guess Ultron and then Avengers 1.
right. So I
Sam
think
Raimi trilogy.
the Sam Raimi trilogy is on here.
Oh, Pat just said it. Okay.
Good shit, Pat. There are still there's still 2 more superheroes on here.
Superheroes. Trilogies though. Cap.
Cap trilogy is not on here.
Okay.
One.
Oh, Iron Man.
Nope.
No. Fuck.
There is like a sort of repeat, and then there's one is part of a movie that came out, I guess technically 2 years ago now.
Okay. Oh, Spider-Man.
Which one?
The Tom Holland.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You got
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 left. You're halfway there.
Oh my god.
Yes. Versus Seed. Deadpool is correct.
Deadpool.
Yep.
Damn. Good
Deadpool
one.
is
Good one.
correct.
Good call. Let's see. Terminator.
Terminator. No.
No.
So you got all the.
Oh, Pascal, $5. Yo, chat. Have a good night. Sucks I'm missing it. I want to yap Stranger Things. All I'm gonna say is it's gas, and I'm gonna miss it.
Damn.
Hey,
Pascal,
man,
Ethan, we love
appreciate you,
though.
bro.
Appreciate your
Appreciate
$3, your $5 Canadian dollars, and your $3.50 US dollars, bro. Love
Much
and miss
love,
you, man.
man.
Happy New Year. C Baby said The Godfather. No. No. The person's name we can't pronounce. Your mom. No.
No.
That was mean.
Oh man.
One,
oh wait.
There's another repetition.
Another repetition.
Yeah. There's another like similar trilogy. And then you are thinking of you're missing a big franchise that people love, and you just don't understand why they love it so much. And then, so I'll give you a hint for all of them.
Oh, Fast and Furious.
No.
Oh wait, that's way too many. Duh.
So one is again something where you just don't quite understand what makes and they released the movie last year, but this movie they released is not a part of the trilogy that they did have, but it was a movie that came out last year. The 2 of them are within the same franchise, and one of your friends is really big on it.
Lord of the Rings. Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
So Lord of the
I
Rings,
should've
and then
known
the other one.
That's something I'm not into, or everyone else is into, and I'm not.
No, I'm saying the Lord of the Rings, and what's the other trilogy? Like the damn, you suck at this game, bro.
dude, you put me
you
on the
suck
spot.
at this game, bro.
Lord of the Rings and
what are the other 3 Lord of the Ring films?
Oh, Hobbit. Oh,
Yes.
sorry, I didn't understand
Yes.
what you. I was going.
So you have
elsewhere. Hobbit, yeah.
we have 2 more in here.
Okay.
The other one was one that you already said, but it's a different trilogy in the one that you said.
I said the Sam Raimi trilogy. I said the Tom Holland one.
Stranger Things, no, not Stranger Things.
It's not Mission Impossible. It's not Star Wars. It's not. Oh no, Star Wars. It's
Yes.
the original.
No.
The prequels.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah.
And well, you have one more. You on the last one.
Okay.
It's and this is a franchise that you just don't quite understand the obsession of them. Their movies are repetitive. and you're just like, why? They released one last year.
Last year?
They released one last year.
Last year.
But again, it's not a part of the...
It's not superhero related.
It's not superhero related.
Okay. But it's repetitive. They released one last year.
Yes.
Oh, my God. I'm going to kick myself when I hear this answer.
Chat, if anyone has the answer to this is the last one. This is the last
Yo,
one.
wait.
I'm giving you out 10 seconds. 10 more seconds. And then I am telling y'all the answer to this. Yes.
Jurassic
Yes,
World.
Jurassic
I'm an idiot.
World.
Of course, Jurassic.
Yes. So the official list
I was
is
not ready for this.
at
He put me on
10
the spot. I did not study.
At 10, the Dark Knight trilogy. At 9, the Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. At 8, the prequel trilogy. At 7, the Deadpool trilogy. At 6, The Hobbit. At 5, Lord of the Rings. At 4, Tom Holland's Spider-Man. At 3, Chris Pratt's Jurassic World and Bryce Dallas Howard. At 2, the sequel trilogy. And at 1, the Avatar trilogy.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
that's the top 10 in trilogies all time.
Damn.
Yeah, and it does look like the new Avatar, Fire and Ash, is about to hit. It might hit 2 billion as well, which is pretty ridiculous, man. I mean, these films, from opening weekend to their second weekend, they only dropped 20%. That's
ridiculous.
just
It's
right.
unheard of.
It is ridiculous. It's unheard of. And guess what? They really don't have any competition these next few weeks
No.
to a month. So
chilling.
it's just right. It's just gonna be there. So as much as people want to say, and I saw C Baby in the Discord say he actually liked it.
He said he
If I'm
liked
not-
it?
I think so. If I'm not mistaken.
What?
Yeah.
See, baby,
Just please confirm.
there's no way, bro.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Another movie that's absolutely demolishing is Zootopia 2.
Yeah.
It is now Walt Disney Animation Studios' highest grossing film of all time, beating Frozen 2. This shit is making bank, dude. It's just unbelievable.
Wow. The first one didn't make as much, right?
No, not nearly
I
as
wonder what
much.
the switch was.
I mean, the first one was good.
No, it was good. I know that. I'm not saying it was bad.
Yeah.
It's true, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it's
Damn, let's
crazy.
go. See, baby, let's go.
Unfortunately,
this dude is
it's
not V
crazy.
now.
He's not V now.
Dude, this dude was Quaritch. And now he's turning.
Right.
He's on his redemption arc.
But yeah, man, we also did get, which is kind of the last thing on Tea Time, and we can, for those that are here, we'll start getting into some Stranger Things talk. But obviously, it's all of we've released 2 official Avengers Doomsday trailers. We had the Captain America trailer, and we had the Thor trailer that officially released.
I didn't watch the Thor one.
You didn't watch the Thor one? Wow. And then we had the X-Men one that leaked, right? So
Right.
that one isn't officially out yet. But I did briefly want to talk about it because
Wait, the Thor one's out?
the Thor one's officially out. I would say to play it, but we're gonna get copyrighted.
That's
Or
true.
we're gonna get blocked. Excuse me.
True.
Sorry, guys. We would
True.
love to play it. YouTube keeps blocking our shit now. But y'all know my gripes with the Captain America Steve Rogers one. If y'all don't, I'll repeat myself. I just don't think it's necessary to bring. I think Steve's ending in Endgame that should have been it.
Yeah.
That should have, that was the icing on the cake. Let Chris Evans go do his thing and leave Steve Rogers out of it. I understand if narratively it ties into what they're trying to do with, perhaps taking their kids and whatever, but it feels more like, hey, remember the big 3 from Endgame? They're back. They're here. So come watch our movie.
Yeah.
So for me, miss me with all the Chris Evans, Steve Rogers. Again, to me, it's not, whatever happens to him now is not canon. In my mind, it is fan fiction from the Russos. Fanfic. The Thor one, I really liked. I really liked the Thor one.
I feel like I've seen positive feedback on that.
I really like the Thor one.
From what I understand, it's like he's more serious in this. It
Well,
seems.
again, guys, follow us on the socials. We did, I did a video reacting to it, and what I said on that was the Russos directing a solo Thor film, I think would have went crazy. I think would have went crazy. I think they have written Thor the best out of anyone that has touched his character in the MCU. So because even though I have my gripes with him in Endgame, we had put it on, like Kayla and I, we put it on, you know, just we were just vibing, chilling, it was just on in the background. And I'm way less I'm critiquing it a lot less than I did back when it first came out, where I was just like, oh, they kind of made him, you know, just too gloomy and just too, but like I understand why they did that.
Gloomy.
Like he was just very, you know, obviously, down and you know,
that makes sense though.
Right. But he also is like a Viking, you know, so like he kind of did I think that was the most Viking he did look. So
Sure.
The more I sit on it, the more I'm like, nah, I actually do fuck with this. But again, his Infinity War Thor, the best one. The best portrayal. It's just like, yo, what a beast, bro. What an absolute monster.
He went crazy.
Bro got hit with a star. Like, bro got hit with a star and got up, took Stormbreaker, and was like, bet, let's go to battle. Beast mode. So Infinity War, and this definitely gave off Infinity War Thor vibes. Absolutely Infinity War Thor vibes.
And that's what I've been saying, bro. Like, my only thing is that I think when I think of Thor, I don't think of like he can crack jokes, that's fine. But like it got to a point where it was just crazy.
Yeah,
it was insane.
Taika Waititi
like,
has blood on his hands. Taika Waititi has blood on his hands.
Like it's
really
there's
does.
so much. Like Noah said it, he did so much damage to Thor. Like, not just him. I mean, it was obviously like not just him, but like those movies ended up doing damage to him. And like, obviously people like Ragnarok still. That's fine, but it's like. Danny Rue, $2 said, "Bring me Thanos."
Yeah, that shit is so dope, man. That shit is so dope.
And that's cool. Like, it's like I'm excited to see where they go with him and his character, because it's also now he's a father. It's like I want to see how he react, because usually people, they end up kind of more similar to their parents, how they parent their own children. Even if they were like, they grew up and they're like, yeah, oh my God, my parents were this or that. But usually they end up similar. So I'm curious to see also like if he's like more like how Odin was with him.
Yeah, I mean, is it okay if I just kind of tell you what his trailer kind of was based on?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
So he's basically just praying, like he's praying and he's kind of just saying like for, you know, his father, like the all fathers to give him the strength, to be that protector for his daughter, for love. And he's like, I don't want her to live in a world where, you know, there's war and she's constantly fighting like he has. You know, he wants her to live in a world of peace and just to prosper. So, but to me, a couple of things, right? One, the fact that he's doing that, the fact that he's praying like this kind of goes to show, yo, Doom is going to feel like a big threat. If you got Thor on his knees praying, being like, yo, give me the strength right now to fight one. He's like, give me the strength to fight one more time. So again, guys, I really do think this is the end of the line for Thor. Like, I do think this is going to be his send off, and well deserved too. You know what I mean? And I think in order for the and it's difficult, right? 'Cause especially if they're doing like a small reboot. Like, sure, would we want to continue seeing Thor, especially because, like, you know, he's immortal in a sense? Sure, but I think because there's been such back and forth with his character, I think everyone can move on for a bit. You know what I mean? And especially if you give him the send-off he deserves, I think everyone will be satisfied with that, you know? So I do think it's wrap for our guys, but I do think we're going to see a godly Thor in this movie.
Yeah.
And I do think they are hyping Doom to be like a real big bad. I mean, he has to be, right? Like, this is a huge Avengers movie. But I'm saying I do think he's going to be very menacing, very threatening, and very much like, yo, like, I'm here to fuck shit up. Yeah, right. I am that guy. I thought the Thor trailer was dope. It differs for me than the Steve trailer in so many ways. Again, Thor's story is not over. Steve's to me was. So bringing him back just feels a little cheap. But again, the movie's not out. I'm hopeful that it's not a huge role, but the way they're talking about it, they're making it seem like Steve's role in that film is pretty significant.
Yeah.
So miss me with that. But we're here for Thor. And then the last one, which isn't officially out yet, but it probably will be within the next week or
X-Men
two.
joint.
Bro.
I didn't watch that either. I'm waiting for all this shit to get like officially released.
Yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did a video on it. I said it then. I'm going to say it again. This got to be the last time I see any of these people, Marvel, we will
Elder
sue.
abuse.
We will sue for elder abuse because Sir Patrick Stewart and Sir Ian McKellen should not be Professor X and Magneto anymore.
After this.
This has to be it. Again, I will allow it for Secret Wars. Like Doomsday's coming up. I will allow it for after Secret Wars, bro. No. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your years of service. But this is it. And the same, yo, Hugh Jackman, you're my guy. I love Hugh Jackman. But it's time. It's time. No, not till you're 90. Haha, funny joke in a movie. No. I don't want it. I don't want it. I want a brand new.
Want it.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I want a brand new cast for the X-Men.
Yeah, top to bottom.
And let's get into the mutant saga, baby. Let's do it. Let's go full throttle into the mutant saga. We just got to do this. But what I will say, the dialogue, yo, again, the dialogue it sounds clean. It sounds like clean dialogue. I'm like, like they're kind of spitting right now. And then the shot of Scott, bro. And again, you go back. I got love for the Fox X-Men movies, but you go back and watch these joints. It's Wolverine and friends. They do the rest of the X-Men so dirty. Like the rest of the X-Men are also OP ass characters, and they sideline them. Yo, Cyclops was barely a part of the second film.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, and he's the leader of this team. So seeing him in a comic accurate suit, which that shit was recorded on a potato, and that shit looked godly. And just again that comic panel of him taking off the visor and fucking his beams going up in the air. It looks sick, dude. It looks so sick. So I'm very excited for that. And I can't wait for it to actually release in HD. So I will say this. They have been doing a pretty solid job with their marketing. Like I will give them that. They have been doing a solid job with their marketing, building up the hype. I mean, the views on all the socials have been ridiculous. So they still have sauce when it comes to making this grand Avengers, film. But what is Shaq saying in relation to all this? I've been yapping.
Let's see. Danny Russo can never catch me flipping like insane. How could you?
Oh, regarding Avatar?
Yeah. No, my other Thor one was so tough. Monkey She. I think that just says hi. Hi. Noah Mondale said Tyga did so much damage. Yep. Endgame Thor is not as bad as Love and Thunder.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at
close. The whiplash I got from Love and Thunder to this trailer is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You said.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's fair. I mean, Danny Russo, what if Thor and Cap don't want to help this with this new problem in the same way that Tony didn't want to help at first in Endgame because they have kids now? Yeah. I mean, I think that would be a cool parallel, I don't
think they're going to have a choice.
But I don't think they're going to. Yeah, I think he might just pull up and take the kids. That's probably what happened with Fantastic Four. He pulled up and just took that kid.
Right.
Noah Mondale said that would be an interesting take, Danny. Joe said Thor needs an all-out R-rated serious joint like Logan. That would be tough.
That would be tough.
That would be super tough.
Again, because that's what I understand, and this is where I guess it's a slippery slope when it comes to comic book content, right? Because I feel like we've seen when comic book content can take itself serious and still feel comic booky. You know what I mean? Because I understand when people are like, oh, perhaps the let's say the Nolan trilogy, for example. We'll take that as the benchmark.
Right.
Where a lot of people could say Nolan kind of just took aspects of the Batman character and the Batman characters surrounding him and just made really good movies, but it didn't really give the comic book feel that, let's say, a movie like The Batman did. Right? Because I think The Batman is gives you more of a comic book feel
Sure.
than The Dark Knight would.
Sure.
Just as an example. But again, I think we've been able to find a middle ground with being able to take cape shit seriously and still have it feel like cape shit. You know what I mean? Like, and again, we've seen prime examples of that in Infinity War, in my opinion, Zack Snyder's Justice League. So again, they could have done. I feel like they could. It was a missed opportunity to do a Thor and like that real Valhalla presence and like really going all out, like fighting like a Viking and just being a beast, you know. And again, we saw that in Infinity War, and everybody was like, "Yo, this dude is crazy. This dude is crazy." Like. And the fact that, you know, you get Mark Ruffalo's Hulk going like, yo, y'all are so screwed, because he knows. He's like, yo, this dude's about to fuck y'all shit up. Like, that's what's about to happen right now. So, you know, I felt like we could have found a happy medium. And although the first original Thor, I really didn't mind it. I thought it was solid. Thor: The Dark World, not as bad, still pretty mid. Again, Ragnarok, I think majority have been people's favorite Thor. And then again, we know what happened with Love and Thunder. So, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I think I'm excited to see. I mean, like, it's funny though. Like, I do remember when all this stuff got announced, like with the Doctor Doom, as RDJ's playing Doctor Doom, and the Russo brothers are coming back. Everyone was kind of like, "Oh, this is desperate. This is that. This is this. It's not gonna work." And I think I was like one of the only people who was like, "It's Russo brothers and RDJ."
Yeah.
Do y'all really think that's gonna be bad?
I mean, people,
like
I
Russo
agree.
brothers in the MCU. Russo brothers outside the MCU has not been good. But like, I think, like, no shade, but still,
but shade.
Yeah. And it's like, listen, I'm not taking a victory lap or anything right now. I'm just saying, like, yo,
victory lap.
Like, I'm sorry, like, of course, like, I just thought it was obvious. This movie is going to do well financially for sure, and then I think also in terms of character wise, I think it's actually going to do pretty well. I'm not like you know, character arcs and all that stuff. I think it'll do as well as it can. I think there will be some issues, but yeah. But yeah, go ahead. Or do you want me to do chat?
Continue with chat.
He said, Chewie said, I don't want to see Hugh Jackman no more. Danny Ruse said, apparently this is Patrick Stewart's last movie, period. Fair. I totally understand. Chewie said that boy Toad was wildin'. Toad? Tongue Game was insane.
Oh, in the X-Men franchise.
No spoilers. Matt has said, I feel like they turned it around on purpose because of feedback. Then again, I'm hearing we might get a teaser a week before the Super Bowl, so I don't know. Maybe this was the plan. I don't believe it though. Well, no, they said they're releasing.
I think they're definitely dropping the first official trailer
on the Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, and that's gonna do numbers too. And
hell yeah!
Like, that's gonna go crazy.
Clapping cheeks.
I do think they are gonna release a Doomsday like specific trailer though, like just one about his character, because I think that is needed. Matt has said everything I'm excited for Doomsday has to do with or excited for Doomsday has nothing to do with Doom aside from knowing his motivation. Yeah, but I think that's because we don't know anything about him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I think once we learn a little bit more about him, I think it'll make him a more enticing character. Like, more people will be very interested in like what the hell's going on. Like, is this like, it's not going to be just about taking over the world,
right?
And Pluto said, "Damn, of course the pot I'm late. We got Mark in the stew. What's up, brother?
In the stew, man.
Yes, sir.
Starting the year off right. Again, if you're just joining us, tea time is pretty much wrapped. We will start breaking down some Stranger Things. Again, thank y'all for joining. But yeah, Mark and Stu. Unfortunately, no Ariel, no Eunice, no Bream. But hopefully they'll be with us next week. So a couple more things on T, but this is related more to Stranger Things. So guys, if you haven't seen the finale or season 5 as a whole for Stranger Things, recommend stay on. Just mute, you know, so you don't get anything spoiled. But just stay on, just to see our faces if you don't mind.
We could use a view.
We could use a view, exactly. But real quick, a couple things. So Stranger Things 5 recorded 8.46 billion viewing minutes in its debut week. It breaks the record that was already held by Stranger Things with 7.2 billion minutes when season 4 premiered in 2022. Yeah, so all-time stats, 1.2 billion. Hold on,
Billion.
billion. So Stranger Things has contributed 1.4 billion to the U.S. economy. Like, what?
That's insane.
And has 1.2 billion total views on Netflix so far. As mentioned, that's insane. So a collab here going on. The Duffer Brothers and Russo Brothers are set to merge into a single entity by fall 2027.
What the fuck? the
That shit had me
Dusos.
dying. Yo, the Dusos is fire. Oh, one shit I did forget to mention, Marvel related. Jordan Peele's production company, Monkey Paw Production, has teased Peele's potential involvement in an upcoming Marvel Studios movie. A lot of people are thinking it's Blade, that he may have resurrected Blade. You guys let us know what you think it is. If it's Blade, please God, please let it be Blade. And I hope they were like, yo, bro, we're so down in the slumps, you could literally do whatever the fuck you want with this movie. And he's like, bet, say less.
I mean, you know what's funny though? People aren't really feeling him as much. I feel like now, like his last movie, Him, that came out, Jordan Peele.
But that wasn't his movie though. He just produced
I know
it.
he
didn't
produced it.
direct
Sorry, yeah, he produced it. But I think even with even wasn't his second horror movie like not like Us, not super well received.
No, he's
could be tripping, but, like,
directed 3 films and they've all been received pretty well critically and I think also commercially. Bro, I'm in there. Jordan Peele, Blade.
No, I'm in there. I'm
that's
100%
ridiculous.
in there.
That's a ridiculous.
That would be
I also heard Midnight
sick.
Suns. I also heard Midnight Suns.
Mata
so.
said, "Give him Midnight Suns."
Yeah.
Y'all underestimating the GOAT. Give him Midnight Suns. I'm not. I love Jordan Peele.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I think that's a fire draft pick if true. So I hope it is. I really hope it is. Actually, I forgot 2 more things on the Marvel side. Sorry. So the Russos. This is another thing that pissed me off. The Russos did break their silence on Chris Evans returning. The character that changed our lives, the story that brought us all together here. It was always going to come back to this.
No, it was not.
No,
it
shut
was
up.
not.
No, shut up. I'm not getting into it. And the last thing, Warner Brothers reportedly plans to stick to its December 18 release date for Dune Part 3, despite Avenger Doomsday. Guys, we're getting Doomsday opening the same day. They were the first to claim the date.
That is going to be insane, though.
What an insane weekend,
that weekend,
right?
Yeah, like, dude, that's going to have Barbenheimer, like, but probably even in crazier feel to it because it's like 2 super hyped franchises.
Yeah.
Like Avengers Doomsday and then fucking Dune 3. What?
Yeah. This year we're getting Stranger Things Tales from 85, an animated series that follows the Hawkins group on an adventure set between seasons 2 and 3 of the main show. Let us know how you guys are feeling on that. Are they beginning to drag some stuff or not, depending on how you feel? We also details on the live action Stranger Things spinoff. Doesn't involve the Upside Down. Has a completely different story, location, characters, and actors. It's set in a different decade. Duffer Brothers are heavily involved, but won't be the showrunners. A scene in the series finale hints at what it will be. It's very different, but it's also very much Stranger Things. So you guys can let us know how we're feeling on all this. Yeah. So Stranger Things. Let's get in it.
Let's get it.
Let's get in it, of course. If you are new to the channel, I'm sorry. I'm not on my soundboard guy like Ariel, but...
Spoilers ahead.
Spoilers ahead for Stranger Things. How would we like to begin? How would we like to begin this? Chat, start letting us know how you feel. Mark, you let me know how you feel. I'm going to grab a beer.
So I think, well, for me, I definitely am... Still, I loved it, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm not saying it's perfect, but they stuck the landing, in my opinion. I think a lot of the concerns that, like, it's so funny, like seeing all the concerns that everyone else had during the last, like, the back 3 episodes that were released. A lot of people were like really shitting on it, but. Personally, I mean, it just started kind of seeping into my own brain. Like, it was like, I was like, oh my God, like, I can't stop thinking about it, even though I didn't actually believe, like, not believe, but like not share those same opinions. But then I was watching the finale, and I was just like, yeah, this is still good. You know, like, I'm sorry. Like, does it have flaws? Absolutely. There are certain things that I do agree with, but it's like, I just felt it was getting dragged mercilessly for no freaking reason. Like, a lot of the things that people were complaining about has always been the case in the show. Always. And it's like, you're complaining about it, and you're saying, oh, this is so bad. This is Game of Thrones type stuff, and comparing it to Game of Thrones and doing all this stuff. I'm sorry. Like, for me, so much was done correct, in my opinion. I think it's the emotion still hit. I'm going to miss this show. You know, it's definitely still like one of the best Netflix shows ever. Like, I don't think that's a debate.
It probably is
might be
it's
one
probably,
of their top 3.
You're talking about in terms of quality or just overall, like, everything? In terms of overall everything, I think in terms of quality, I think in terms of popularity, I think in terms of,
I mean,
it's their biggest show by far.
Yeah.
It's their biggest show by far. Guys, I still don't really know how to feel, to be completely honest with you. What happened? But look, I want to try and articulate this in a way that y'all can truly understand what I mean by that. Because I've been rewatched, so I'm up to season 3 right now, and I know you rewatched it.
Whoa, no, $5 dono. The finale was beautiful, so emotional, and love that everyone got their happy endings. Bittersweet, it's over. Exactly.
Yeah.
Facts.
So to your point, Mark, rewatching this, there's a couple of things that people complain about. And again, guys, I highly recommend. I know it's fun. I do it too. I'm also a culprit of this, going on Twitter or on Threads or TikTok, whatever it may be, the socials, right? The social internet. But you guys got to remember, and I think it's kind of poetic that we're doing this podcast, to start off the year, and we're entering into our 8th year of doing podcasts, and to kind of see how things were spoken about before and how people would dissect episodes or how people would dissect seasons or movies, whatever it may be, compared to now. Now I feel like it's a lot more standing, right? So people in the Stranger Things fandom, they'll stand Mike and Will being together. So when that doesn't happen, now all of a sudden the show sucks. You have Elle stands, right? So Elle doesn't get the ending that maybe she deserved or wanted, or that they wanted, and so now it's whack because of that, or whatever the case may be, right? I feel like a lot nowadays, it's not really discourse on the actual material that's being presented to us. It's more like, hey, I didn't get what I want, so this sucks. That's what I feel like has happened a lot. And so I guess to preface my thoughts before I get into how I actually feel about the season, I do think I think the Game of Thrones finale, the final season,
did a lot of damage too.
It did so much damage to television as a whole. The Duffer Brothers themselves even said, we don't want it to be a Game of Thrones final season situation. And me personally, I think that hurt the season. I think that hurt the season dramatically.
Can I say why?
Yes.
I think it's because as soon as they said that, everyone was like, "Oh, are you worried? You're worried it's like Game of Thrones?" Like people all of a sudden start to be like, "Oh, now I have to look at it like it's like and compare it to Game of Thrones in any way, shape, or form." And it's like these comparisons are just getting insane. Yeah. They're insane. And like, you can watch a show and not be insanely like, you have a good time. It's okay to have a good time and watch a show and be like able to say, okay, yeah, that was kind of weird, or I maybe didn't agree with this, but this doesn't make the show ass. Like, there were things that they chose with plot points and I was like, but whatever. Like I wouldn't have done that, but as long as they land the big pivotal ones, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Especially with a show this good.
But here's the thing, right? And I wanted to start off by saying that about Game of Thrones because it's not just going to be for Stranger Things. I think it's going to fall now.
Oh yeah.
Under every big show, people are going to be like, "Oh, don't make the last season like Game of Thrones. Don't make the last season like." So Game of Thrones is the blueprint, literally, for good television and I guess
Like
really
peak
bad television.
and then yeah.
Exactly. And so again, and I think, and I'm not going to spoil Game of Thrones here for anyone, but I think a lot of people were just upset, at least the concerns, and we're going to have a big Game of Thrones podcast because I got masturbated the other day by Eunice. Whoa, hold on.
You got masturbated by Eunice.
And I literally was yelling, a sense of voice note because, again, he did that as well. He was just like, yo, hopefully they don't do like what happened with Game of Thrones, right? Right? And I was just like, yo, because majority of people's complaints that I hear about Game of Thrones is just, oh, this character and this character didn't get the
opportunity that I thought they would.
Exactly. And perhaps it was from the seeds that were planted in previous seasons. But the character chose to not go that route. You know what I mean? And or rather, the writers chose not to bring them in that route. And again, I can defend a lot of season 8 of Game of Thrones in terms of character arcs. Certain things, I'll agree with you. Hey, like you can tell in any show when there is behind the scene production, when there isn't as much tender love and care as perhaps there once was. And you felt that with Game of Thrones. And Stranger Things had a similar incident where in one of the episodes of Game of Thrones, there was a Starbucks cup that someone forgot to take off the set. I don't know how on earth that even happens.
Wild.
And they digitally removed it after the fact. Same thing happened in Stranger Things where Holly, when she's escaping, she had an Under Armour thing on. And no one caught that. They, again, digitally removed it now, but it happened. So it's just weird that it kind of had that similar parallel in that sense. But yeah, so I wanted to preface with that, and now my sort of thoughts on this season. So rewatching it as a whole, I'm in the midway point of season 3, and for some reason this season for me it feels like it's just missing that spark. To me, it just feels like it's missing that spark that the previous 4 seasons, like rewatching season. I remember when season 3 came out, and people were like, "Oh, like, they're kind of, at the time. This was at the time. People were just like, it was kind of like whatever, like, cause, remember with Dustin and his girl Susie, and it's like never ending story. So here's my thing: Stranger Things has always had these cheesy.
Always
right, like things going on, and it was never an issue. Now it's become an issue. I have no problems with that. I have no problems with the cheesiness. I have no problem with the 80s vibes. I have no problems with even not killing off any of the main characters, right? Because again, it always just felt like the stakes were still relatively high, regardless if a main character member was going to die or not. Because I know that's always Ariel's issue. It's like, yo, the stakes aren't high enough. No one's dying. It's always been that way. One issue that I had in my head where I was just like, yo, like, maybe people are right. Like, where are these kids' like parents, bro? Since season 1, these parents were non-existent. Like, who really cares?
And like, it was like a joke. It was like a joke that people would say, like, oh, like the Stranger Things parents are giving up. But no one would be like, yeah, I don't like the show because the parents. What are the parents doing? Oh my god, like acting if it's some huge plot hole. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. I think TC said it perfectly here. It's gotten too melodramatic in my opinion. I kind of agree. I think, again, and I think it all comes down to
Where's Max's mom, bro?
Where's Max's mom, bro? We're like, right, like whatever. But my whole thing is, I think, again, it goes back to the Duffer Brothers being like, yo, maybe because a lot of people are like, oh, they have like they cut out scenes and they cut out storylines and narratives, which I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I am just going to discuss what was in front of me. And what was in front of me, right, it felt like they were building up to close off, right? Like, it's like, yo, this is the last season. We got to go out with a bang. But how do we do it so that we can, try and please as many people as we can and it not be, viewed the same way that Game of Thrones was viewed the last season.
Yeah.
And I think in doing that, they kind of fucked with the magic. They kind of fucked with the spark that really like made this show so good. Again, rewatching this shit, I'm like, yo, this shit is amazing. It just felt like, again, they always added somebody new. Whether it was one or two people, they always added somebody new to their crew that became either very pivotal or just helped them get to the next level, right? That just helped them get to the next phase, whatever it may be. And I just felt like it flowed a lot better. Like, even though they had this massive cast of people, I felt like it still flowed nicely. Like, everyone had a purpose, everybody was doing something, and everything tied into the main thing that they were doing. This season, it just, I don't know, like, it just didn't hit the same. I just felt like it wasn't like yo, like, you know what I mean? Like where it kind of just felt like they were going for the hype moments, but it wasn't really followed by their storytelling didn't make the dramatic effect I was hoping that it would give me. Like when we found everything out about Henry Creel. Like that's some of the best television in my opinion, like within the last few years. Like when we find out all about that 11 is the one that created Vecna, brought him to the Upside Down, like opened the gate to their world. That whole shit was mind-blowing. And I don't know, it just kind of felt like they told everything that they had to tell in these 4 seasons with some of these characters. So it kind of felt like sometimes 11 in this season was, you know, kind of sideline, and then, you know, because they opened up the door for Will, which was great, because I'm glad Will got his moment, because I'm like, finally, like, this dude has been tapped into the fucking hive mind for a minute, and he just wasn't able to really balance out his powers, and he didn't even really know he could do that. So those moments were really fucking good. I'm like, yeah, it's dope. We finally got Will the Sorcerer. Like, he's able to take control and do something. But I feel like some of the other main cast members got affected or overshadowed by that. You know, when this story was, it was 11's, you know what I mean? Like her plot with Vecna. Vecna as well. I thought we were gonna get a little bit of a deeper dive into his memories, a little bit of deeper dive into his connection with the Mind Flayer, and you know, because the Mind Flayer and him were behind everything the whole time. So I just thought we were just gonna get a little bit more. And again, this is me saying I thought. So yes, I understand that these were sort of my expectations, and I understand that this sort of lets me down, but I can understand why they went the routes that they went to with certain characters.
So, real quick, just like to go back to the point you were saying about how it was like 11's story in Vecna. Mm-hmm. Bro, like, let's not like. It's also Will's story.
It is Will's story.
So that's what I mean is like, also I don't understand the sidelining of Elle's thing. I to me, she is still very pivotal. Like literally they wanted her to run the ones with Vecna. Like it's literally like her, like she is still there. How is she sidelined? I don't understand the sidelining portion of this. I don't get it. It's like I understand that people are like, yo, the only thing I could think of is like she didn't get as much screen time maybe as like Holly, for instance. But Holly's story was also extremely pivotal.
Yeah,
like,
Holly and the kids'
so
story
it's like,
was a pivotal moment for
And we already know enough, like all that we need to know about Elle. We know everything we need to know.
That's true.
There is nothing like that we learned in the finale, or sorry, in the final season rather, about Elle that we were like, man, I would love if we got some more moments of that.
Yeah, you're right.
Like not, you know what I mean? It's
You're
like,
right.
yo, like there's a lot of things like that, man, where I'm just like, I just don't understand people's like people were even saying like, yo, like Holly's been great like as an actress, but why are they focusing so much on her character? It's like, wait, so you're enjoying her on like her performance, and then you're gonna also say, why is she on my screen? Like,
Yeah.
shut up.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's like there's so much shit I don't get. There now, some of the things that, to your point, the biggest critique is you could say that they played it safe. Like you know what I mean? It's like they like, cuz to your point, not trying to be the Game of Thrones of like, yo, you're such a huge show. You came out on the scene and everyone was like, yo, this show was amazing. One of the best ever. And then they like, you don't want to be known as that show that fumbles such a great show. Like, you know what I mean? At the end,
Yeah.
fumble it and make it bad, and
Yeah.
everyone hates it. It's like, so I get it. So I that's a great point. I think that's honestly a perfect encapsulation, but it doesn't make it bad.
Yeah.
Not saying that you said that, but I'm saying
No,
for,
right.
for others, it doesn't make it bad. It still hits
Yeah.
all the emotional notes, bro. Like multiple times in the show, I'm hype. I'm like tearing up. I'm like, damn. Like, and the finale itself, don't get me started. Like, again, hype moments. It had great. In my opinion, it did have some of the better acting in the show in the season.
Yo, Hopper's
Hopper-
speech to L
And L's speech back
so
to him.
good, so good, yeah.
L's
so
speech back
good.
to him, like, yo, like I'm not
Kylie,
Sarah,
Kylie putting down the gun, like when she heard that, so good,
dude. Like,
no,
it-
but that's what I'm saying. Like for me, it had like
It has those
it wasn't
moments, but I
it
know,
wasn't a
but
bad
it's-
season. It's just it didn't feel as consistent as I feel like
Yes.
the other seasons when you had those emotional moments and then like. It just kept going. Like, it was just constant. Like, for me, it didn't feel constant this time around. It just felt like they were like, okay, we're going to do this, then we're going to do the next thing. Like, the pacing on some of it just didn't feel like...
I agree.
It didn't feel earned in a sense.
100%.
But I've changed my mind on that where it's just like, right, we've learned everything about Elle. We know her purpose.
Right.
Like, she knows her purpose. We don't need any more backstory on her.
There's
Like,
literally nothing else. Like,
right.
and-
One thing I will say, which I wish we got more, I wish we got more of that battle. I wish we got more of the battle between her, Vecna, the Mind Flare. The Mind Flare design, I think that's where a lot of the CGI went to. The Mind Flare looked great. I still prefer the Mind Flare when it looks like more of a
Yeah, I know what
like
you're
a
saying.
shadowy
Yeah.
figure, but I understand it's in its natural
that's
home.
its actual form.
Right, in its actual form, exactly. It's in Dimension X. And another complaint I saw people have is like, where were all the demo bads, the demo gorgons, demo dogs? Those guys, if I'm not mistaken, they are in the Upside Down, which they already had, they crossed the plane to Dimension X. And I think Dimension X, it's really just the Mind Flare and whatever other mega creatures probably that do live there. But so I didn't mind that too much. And again, the whole parent stuff, it's like, whatever, dude. Like, they never cared about that stuff. I think some of this stuff starts showing a little bit more when the narrative itself isn't as great as it used to be. Again, in my opinion. But so how are we feeling about that? How are we feeling about the plot armor, right? All these characters. None of the main cast died. Like that's what happened within 5 seasons. None of the main cast died.
Like I said, it's been something that has been going on for the entire show. Like, and then all of a sudden people are acting like it's some big shock. Like, bro, it's really not. It's not a big shock. They usually just, here's what they do. We all know season 1 cast, they're all safe. We know that. See, like, for the most part, you know what I mean? Like there was only one part in the finale that I was like, which I posted on socials, where I was like, wait, what the hell is going on? Is when Vecna was in Hopper's mind, and then Hopper thought he shot his gun,
right?
And then it like, oh wait, it's like when he pulled the thing back and you saw the blood, I was like, wait, what the hell is going on? Like, did he?
That would have
actually
been fire, though.
Would it have been?
Dependent, because that's the thing, right? Again, this all goes to people's
just because someone dies doesn't mean that it's good.
No.
Like,
but it was just because a lot of again, this goes back to people's expectations on the soul. Because a lot of people read into a lot of things. It's like, yo, Vecna's talking to you, bro, the audience. Like he's breaking the fourth wall, which means this is a play. Which means like this is like which means he's controlling everything. And they're gonna explain that in the finale, and it really means they're not where like they are.
This is a play,
because a lot of things. Here's the thing: a lot of things did feel a little too convenient, and sometimes that throws me out of shows when like you're able to get this thing conveniently. You're able to like you were saying, Vecna was walking a lot. It's like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What
when
are
he was
doing?
chasing the kids, he's like speed walking almost, and it's like, bro, like
if you book it or you just extend yourself,
them.
right? You can
or use your powers. You're
right.
Catching
So sometimes the plot armor does get a little like.
But it's not like it's not even. I wouldn't even call that plot armor. It's just like more just convenience. Just like, you know, like just doing shit. Because it's not like armor, like, because he couldn't kill the kids anyway because he needs them.
Right, he needed them.
So, like, I get it. You know, like those things, I totally agree. Like, yo, like, all right, you could have done something better here. Another thing I wanted to talk about too. Yo, Mike was underutilized. What the fuck is Mike gonna do? Like, let's be real. Let's be 100% honest. Let's be 100% honest. What is he gonna do? Nancy gave him a flare gun.
That's a flare
like,
gun,
bro.
dude.
That's all. And
What?
he
That's
thought
a
he
flare
thought
gun.
it was a real gun, bro. Like, what am I gonna? What? Like, his job is not to be killing like all these people. That is not his job. That's never been his job, ever. His job is to be like the guy who's like the leader of like the kids of that group. Like, to be like the guy who talks and like he can maybe come up with plans, like help with little things and plans. And then he kind of is like the morale guy. I feel like he's like, you know, he tries to kind of guide everyone down like the right path, kind of shit. And it's like, yo, like I don't know. It's like, yo, like I don't. It's like, in order for all these characters that they had these like two conflicting complaints. There's too many characters, and then also, yo, where are like characters like the Russian guy from last season? They built him up to be so great. Oh my god, what's his name? Tell me what his name is, real quick. You can't. You know what I mean?
Damn.
It's like, I'm not saying he was a bad character.
I do remember.
I
remember
enjoyed his
name.
character.
He was dude from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no, he was great.
Yeah, no,
But
he
again,
was.
I'm not no shade on him or his character. I'm just saying, like, yo, all of a sudden, motherfuckers love this character all of a sudden, or like, yo, where are the Russians? Or where's it, bro? Like, make up your minds. It's like they can't. They only have so much time, and it's like, and if they were to split it into 2 seasons, people would have said they're dragging it.
Yeah.
So like, this is my point: is that like, yo, they did, and they gave Mike his moment anyway in the finale. People were like, well, he was great in the finale. It's like, bro, he was around the whole show, but it's like he can't do anything. This is not his job.
The last hour, the epilogue, I loved the epilogue. I thought it was amazing.
Yes.
My only gripe is, again, how we got there. A few things to me, like the fact that the whole military government, these whole military government things, you know, once Papa died, right, and then we get what's her name from the Terminator, you know, she's now the big bad of this military, you know, group, and we understand what they're.
That was a gripe of mine too.
We understand what they need from. We understand why they need L. That was also a good twist. I like that. They're like, yo, they're trying to create more.
Yep.
What are they creating more for? Probably to use as weapons to defend the U.S. against the Russians, against whoever is going to go against the U.S., right? So I don't mind that stuff. And Callie explains it, right? They're like, yo, these women are dying. Like, I'm failing. My blood is no good to them. That's why they're looking for you. Because you're the closest thing to Henry.
That was a great plot twist, actually.
Yeah, it was.
But
then my issue is like, cool. They captured them at the end. Elle sacrifices herself for the group, right? Because Kali told them like, yo, this is never gonna end. They're always gonna hunt you down. And then they just let the rest of them go. It's like they know so much. Like, everyone involved there knows so much. So the U.S. government and military is just gonna let them slide.
Here's my response to that.
Okay.
Because I just remember this too. Do you know what happened in season 1?
What happened in season 1? Oh, where with Hopper and like Hopper's deal. What was it?
Yo, like you guys just shut up about this. Don't say anything to anyone, and that's it. It was probably the same shit. Like, I agree. My only problem is that they didn't address it. Like, verbalize something.
Right.
Like, just say like, yo,
right.
like luckily we were able to blah 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 or
right.
something.
And I think
but like,
that's what gets me annoyed.
That was my thing. But again, it's like they already set a precedent in the past. But again, it's season 1. They should have still addressed it again.
Right.
Like where it's like,
bruh. My whole thing, exactly. And it's just like, my whole thing is like, if you just it doesn't have to be this huge thing. Just mention it.
Yeah.
Just mention it to because I think I think C Baby has said like, oh, they answered like a lot of my questions or all my questions.
Right.
They didn't answer some of mine, so that's why I'm just like, yo, like why did they just let y'all go? Like, why is there not more? And again,
I mean, even the government sorry to cut you off again. Last season, they also. I mean, it's like most seasons they fucked with the government. Like they went against their plans, and nothing happened.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel
So,
like,
like, that's a kind of a common thing
exactly.
that's
I feel
also
like
been
I feel like if
established.
you're going to, oh, okay, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? It's like,
but to me, because this was like the last and like
I know.
it's just like, bro, at least mention it.
yeah.
So those sort of things to me as well. I'm just like, like I would just love for you to, or even again, this is something small, but it's small, but it pisses me off. Where it's just like Joyce and Hopper and Harrington's dad, they went to school with Henry Creel.
Yeah.
And apparently, so, and again, there's a play that's out.
That probably addresses all
a
this.
theater Broadway play, right.
But
well,
why?
apparently, spoilers ahead, like Henry and Joyce were close. Like they were friends. He was starring in her play. So the fact that she's the one, which I love that Joyce gets her moment of cutting his head off. One, I don't like that you canonize a play. And, okay, if you're going to canonize the play, at least address what goes on in that here to make sense for everyone that isn't going to be able to watch the Broadway play. And so the fact that Joyce goes up to him, she's the one to chop his head off, which was really dope scene. But not even maybe give a like, yo, like we were cool back in the day, bro. Like what, like what happened? What happened?
Before I chop your head off, what happened to you, my guy?
But like a mention of like,
You're
yo,
tweaking.
Joyce, this is Henry Creel. Like you went to school with him. Like, so then that way Joyce could even have a moment with Henry and be like, yo, like,
right.
what are you doing? Like, what is happening?
I think an extra, you know, it's funny. I kind of thought when I saw that they went to the same high school, do you know what I immediately thought of?
What happened?
I immediately thought of Snape in Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
So going to Hogwarts with James and Lily, Harry's parents, and it's like there's just like this dichotomy of like, yo, like it would have been like, it probably would have been like too like on the nose, or not on the nose, but just like kind of like, oh, you're ripping off Harry Potter or something like that, if they were to be like, yo, like, not saying this is the only way they could have went, but this is just what popped in my head. Like, yo, he like Henry Creel has a crush on Joyce and Hopper is like an asshole to him,
Right.
you know, like, and bullies him or something, you know, like I think it could have been cool. And it would have added a layer to his character. I feel like I'm like sounding like weird, but anyway, it would have added a layer to his character. And again, they just don't have enough time. It's like I wish to your point, it was you take something like that that's like kind of probably an interesting backstory if they're making a play about it. Like, yo, can we work this into the show somehow, some way? I agree. And there are certain things too. Misplacement of things. Like, I think the wormhole discovery should have been in the previous season. So then we can, that kind of gives it makes sense because it's like it connects with how Elle is like pushing him into the upset. You know what I mean? Like it all connects to to Creel's backstory,
Right.
and reveals like his total, like, plan in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can be like, okay, now I can use that free time in the next season to like maybe build up a little bit more about his character, like you were saying, the memories, like go a little bit more in depth there. Like, but I understand, like it's like hindsight's 20/20, of course, but it's just like, yeah, like I'm saying, I do have flaws.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why, to me, again, and it goes to, again, guys, this goes towards my expectations, right? I think these things would have been cooler to do than kind of what they had given us this season. And I haven't really felt like, and again, I didn't feel like that in previous seasons because I felt like everything they did was really good. Whereas here, I kind of just felt, and I think this is going to happen with all kind of final seasons of a show because it's the finale, because it's the last that we're going to see of it. And you want it to end in a way where you're completely satisfied. And I just feel like for the most part, like I was satisfied, but I wasn't completely satisfied. I'm just like, like if you just did this, but then Noah says here, at least my headcanon is that the play is not fully canon. Because I watched videos on that and it creates way too many plot holes.
Exactly.
So, but right. But it's just like,
address something. You know, like just
Like-
like that. That's a reason to address it. Then
Exactly, exactly. And it's just like, how are you, because I don't think the Duffer Brothers were involved at all with the play.
Oh,
so it's
that
just
actually,
like,
that I didn't know.
right. So it's just, I would have been like, hey, can we talk about this? So then that way we know how to properly set up our last season.
Like, just come out and say it's not
or
connected
not canon,
at all.
right? But apparently it is. It is
Apparently.
canon. So it's like, that's why to me I'm just like, damn, man. But enough about me. What is chat? We love y'all, man. What is chat saying right now?
Matt said, "Oh, y'all talking about Stranger Things, the show? Y'all gotta let that go. Shit ended like last year, right?"
A bit odd, isn't it?
Let's see. I haven't even read chat in a little bit. Let me scroll up. The pump fakes in the finale were good and surprising. Yeah, exactly. I did like the way the Duffers addressed the audience at the end when Max said something like, "So everyone just gets a happy ending." Yes, and that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, the whole Dungeons and Dragon like kind of reference. And again, guys, they're not trying to say that this was all a game that they played.
No.
Like, this stuff did happen, but it just ties parallel to Dungeon. Again, Mike being the storyteller, Will being the sorcerer.
Yeah.
Jane being what's she, the mage?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So and again, and all their paths. And like Mike said, I think I actually really like Elle's ending. I
loved
really
it.
like Elle's ending.
I loved it.
Because they're like, we believe. That's what we believe. And I think as the audience, we should believe that as well, that she did go, to a land far away from, the government, and she saw 3 waterfalls, and she just, lived her life. And like stuff like that. That's what I mean, where they're able to still keep stakes high because, again, everyone's going to go their separate ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And do their separate things after Hawkins. So it is a bittersweet ending because it's like, yo, we've been through all this shit. We've done all this together.
Yep.
And now it's like, we don't really know if Ella's alive or not, but we want to believe that she is.
Yep.
So I love those I love the last shot. I love Mike watching his sister and her friends, and dipshit
the
Derek
next
being
generation.
there. Right. Him smiling, closing the door, and it ends with the door closed. I thought that was a beautiful ending. Again, the epilogue I thought was
Beautiful.
Was amazing.
Beautiful.
And right, them all having their Dungeon Dragon books and putting it away, and them, kind of crying. It was so good. But again, it's all expectation. It's all, little things that I wish that they could have addressed and would have addressed that I, still have question marks on. So, but it's all good.
So
it's all good.
What would you rate it?
Talk to Chad and then I'll see.
Okay. That's just gonna be mid-mania for him for surely. Let's see. Pluto Game of Thrones lost its way in season 7. Forget season 8. Stranger Things just fumbled some things in last season, in my opinion.
Hold on. Pause.
I wanted to read that way because I knew you were
Pause. Yo, I love seeing it, and this always happens with Game of Thrones. Someone will say, "Yo, just erase season 8, and then it goes to season 7, and then it goes to
season 6.
Yo, it really fell off. Right, it fell off after the first episode. If we're being completely honest, like that's how it happens.
It's
nah,
a
bro.
effect.
There was a lot that they did right in season 7.
Season 7 was amazing. Honestly,
I really like season 7, so I do not agree with that. TC.
That was Pluto.
That's TC.
TC, right? I forgot his name. Matt. I'll say this. In parentheses, don't give a fuck about the show anymore. But we did have the Peacemaker finale last year. That was underwhelming. I'm hearing they just played it safe for the Stranger Things finale. I think that's a good. That's kind of a good comparison, I guess. You know what I mean? It's like one is like Stranger Things was just, I think, safe, and there's nothing wrong with safe, right? But again, it might leave you wanting a little more, especially from a show of this magnitude, of this level. Of this, that just has this reputation of like, yo, it's Stranger Things. Like everyone watches this.
Yeah, bro,
it honestly is the closest thing we've had to Game of Thrones. Like in terms
on a
of
pop culture level.
On a pop culture level,
yeah, sure.
Pop culture level. Yo, everyone talks about this. It goes crazy when it drops. People go crazy. This was the closest to it, especially because it was wrapping it up.
Yeah.
This was the final season, and it was like it's so hard to do that with a show like this because people are always going to be looking at it with a freaking magnifying glass.
For sure. But I also think like real quick before you continue with chat, I just think it's something where, you know, when we were dealing with Papa, when we were dealing with you know, the Mind Flare and Billy, like, again, it just goes to me what I said earlier regarding everyone having a path and everyone having to deal with their own, or even when they go to Russia. And again, I don't mind the Russian stuff the more I think about it, because again, this is happening at a time where, you know, the U.S. and Russia are dealing with a Cold War. So it's just, of course, they're both going to be finding about this interdimensional, like,
at the same time,
space and trying to collect its resources to be the ones on top to use against the other one. So I don't mind that at all. It's just, and again, right, that it goes to Hopper and Joyce, like their storyline. Again, everyone has something to do. And I felt like with this, where it was just mostly dealing with Vecna and the Mind Flare, and that's all we know is the big bad. It just felt like there was a lot of them and not a lot for all of them to do. So it kind of just felt like everyone was there, which again is not a bad thing, because for like Joyce, like Elle, we've already got their stories, you know, told like to us. Yes. So we're learning a little bit more about other people that perhaps need that sort. Again, Holly's story was needed for the narrative of this season. But again, it did kind of just feel like some characters were just lingering around, like with the group, and you know that's okay.
All right, so then Matt said, I don't understand why they didn't just drop a movie instead of 5. Wish they released them. That some people thought it either peaked or were just simply tapped out of the story at 4. Listen, I think if you time this out, I mean, what is it? 6? It's 6 episodes, and then a movie that's 2 hours. This movie that you're talking about would have had to be 10 hours long.
Yeah.
Like, and so like this I have no problem with how they did it. You know what I mean? I think maybe if anything, they should have added a second, you know, like more like a couple more episodes, like an extra episode, like 4, and then a movie.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think so.
And maybe that would have helped with a little bit of people's issues and maybe mine as well. But again, it's like it's I guess people are, in my opinion, people are looking at it with trying to just find something to hate on this show with a lot of the time. In my opinion, like comparing it to Dairy and comparing it to all, it's like, bro, like, I'm sorry, can we stop? Like, please.
Yeah.
It is different
not
vibe.
Different
It's
vibe.
different vibes, like totally different vibes, man. It's insane. It's like, yeah, like let me compare this rated R show to a show that's like probably like PG-13.
Yeah.
Like, huh? Like, why?
Yo,
it doesn't make sense.
Real quick though, some of the visual effects were eek.
In the finale, or
in the finale mostly.
Which ones?
Like whenever they were in Dimension X.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
just a bland ass fucking.
But I hate that, bro. And this goes to a different point, but then everyone is going like, yo, we need to really dissect the MCU-fication of shows and movies nowadays. I'm like, bro, first and foremost, that's so disrespectful. Like, let's not do that to the MCU. People do this shit all the time. People do this with when people like regarding the comic book genre. Yo, Nolan kind of like destroyed the comic book genre. Like,
why?
Because of like grounding, like Batman. Everyone wants to make a grounded comic book movie. That's not Nolan's fault. Nolan did his vibe.
It cooked.
It cooked, and people just wanted to follow suit, and their shit didn't cook. That's not Nolan's fault. Same thing with the MCU. They created a franchise that was very successful, like with hype. Yes, some of their shit, especially in Endgame, do be looking eek as fuck. But don't start saying just because there's a green screen background with characters is MCU now. CGI, VFX has been way before and been ass before. But yo, for 400 mil, bro.
Yeah, no, I know, I agree.
In the words of our soundboard guy, clean it up, man. Like, please, like, come on, bro.
Even with the Dairy that happened too. Like, I mean, Derry was still phenomenal. Like one of the, again, like, amazing show. Even with Derry, there were some visuals where I was like, like not the best, but it was most of it was good. But there were some times where I'm like,
Yeah, again, I
but
know they used it a lot for
from-
the Mind Flare because the Mind Flare looked incredible.
Right, yeah.
Vecna, I mean, that's obviously prosthetic as well, but looked
Still
incredible.
Yeah, I think again, it's not for me. I know this is more of a preference thing. I think you care about it more than I do for sure. But I definitely noticed it though, especially with Dimension X. Like,
Right.
And again, like that's something that could have been, again, if you had more time, like if you had introduced Dimension X at the end of season 4. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you have more time, think about it, flesh it all out and all this shit. But like I get it. It's like it is what it is at this point, obviously.
Right.
Let's see. Someone brought up that Elle made a whole father figure before Hopper that got taken out in the restaurant. Right. The
Yeah.
restaurant
R.I.P.
diner. Yeah, that guy got shot. See, I heard the epilogue was actually beautiful. Plot holes aside, a lot of people.
I heard.
Yeah, Matt has not watched it. A lot of people liked it over the battle scene, which visually looks cool, though. It was only for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I think the epilogue was really kind of... I think the epilogue, honestly, was kind of like a reality check for people in a way. Because it was like, yo, like, wait, I actually still love this show. You know what I mean? Like, it's like...
Yeah.
Like,
but
a lot of people who were like... Who I saw online were like, nah, this show is like ass. They're fucking it all up. After the finale, everyone's talking about how great the epilogue was, and it was phenomenal.
yeah, but I think it came at the expense of defeating a big bad. I think I think the final showdown should have lasted a little longer. I think they should have scrapped a little bit more because they had a great showdown in season 4.
Yeah,
when Max was trapped in there and then 11 came to help her. And like, yo, Elle's such a beast, bro. Like, she is such a beast.
Yeah.
So I think it could have just lasted a little. It just felt too easy, too quick. In terms of beating someone that was just like, yo, like, Vecna really is a problem.
But remember, the Mind Flare was also taking damage. So it's like he's getting jumped, essentially, because when the Mind Flare takes damage, he takes damage, and vice versa. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the weakness of a hive mind, but I understand what you're saying. It's like
Yeah.
it's like it could have been a little longer. I think had they been able to confront him out like without the Mind Flare being like awake or alive, whatever, then I think I would definitely share that sentiment. But it's like, yo, it's like because he woke up, it was almost like a detriment to him almost, because it's like they could do damage to him outside and inside.
Right.
So, but I understand what your point though.
Yeah.
Like it could have been a little longer, and done some like cool creative things and like
Exactly.
maybe
that they didn't. I feel like they didn't utilize their powers.
It was just
kind of
like them shoving each other.
Exactly. And
and
it's just like, bro,
pulling
like
each
these are
other.
two powerful beings. Like, let them scrap. Like, let them go at it right now. Like, throw
And
hands.
I think something like that would be like, yo, if you had an environment where they could do that, like it would be cool if like somehow, I don't know how, but if they got to an area where there was like stuff they could throw or catch and like boot, like what if they went went back to the upside down
Ooh.
while they were fighting?
Yeah.
That would have been really cool.
Yeah.
Like, and then they're fighting the upside down while they're in Dimension X fighting, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like that would have been cool.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool.
Or even like in her mind.
Yeah, or some shit
Right.
like that. Yeah.
I love how her mind is
you
just
can use like the
just dark,
surroundings.
just a dark like space. Like
She's
when
locked in.
when her and Kylie picked up, R.I.P. Kylie, by the way, you knew that was happening though. Like we all knew that was happening. I
Yeah.
felt like that was a
I-
lot of people thought she
I
was
know
gonna betray them.
Yeah, I was thinking that, and then she'll die, but I didn't think
Yeah.
she was gonna die like that. Like that was, I was like, oh shit. Like like when it was getting slow motion, and like I was like, oh man.
Oh yeah, she got shot still.
Yeah, she got shot. Like I was like, I don't know. And then when I saw the shot, I was like, oh okay.
Yo, I was
She's
like,
actually
what the
dead.
fuck is bum ass Murray doing right now? And it came in clutch though.
No,
like,
yeah,
caused a
again.
distraction.
Like so, like I don't know. I think there are some things where it's like, yo, like people a little too much. Oh, Chewie said, bro, Murray was so clutch and wasn't mentioned once. Yeah, so like I was about to say, yeah, Murray clutch. He did go clutch mode. Like again, like these are things that I'm like, yo, like people aren't like. It's like, yo, we already know so much about these characters, and it's like if you want. We're introducing new characters every single season. Every single season, we get something similar where they're getting their own character arcs, a lot of screen time. But in this one, obviously, we have to build up Dimension X. We have to build up Holly. We have to build up the Wheeler, like Mrs. Wheeler to a certain extent. You know, like,
Yo,
it's like, so we have to build up
her scars. Her scars
gnarly,
are crazy.
gnarly. True said the Mind Flayer fight was a little silly. Beat him with one gun and a good spirit. American military would have watched him in 4 games. No, like, I think, like, I agree that the Mind Flayer was like, it felt like it was almost more menacing, like, to your point, like in his other form, like the shadowy form.
Yeah.
But like, it's like the Mind Flayer was trying to eat Nancy the whole time, but it's like, yo, like they just came strapped up, Molotovs, fucking flare guns, oil, like ready to light that shit up. Because they know fire. They know fire.
Did catch them by surprise.
Yeah, they know fire is a weakness for them too. Like, they came ready. Like, you got to give them credit. Like, the military also doesn't know that fire is their weakness. Clearly, like, they only ever shoot them with guns, like bullets. They don't actually use like things like a flamethrower or Molotovs or anything like that. Never. Like, so it's like, you know, like it's like we also have to understand that these people they've been studying them for years now. Like, yeah. You know, like how to kill them and noticing, oh, what's the weaknesses? It's not a coincidence that these people don't use like a lot of guns. Like, the only people who use guns is like Hopper and Nancy. The rest are using like fire, like Molotovs, spears.
All the Wheelers, bro. Even Holly, when Holly decked her quote unquote best friend.
Yo,
she was like, bet.
She said,
boom, and then like pushed the other shoulder. She's like, yo, get the fuck out of my way. And I was like, wow, y'all don't believe her? That's crazy. Y'all some true friends, huh? Cause she was just like, yo, I'm telling y'all right now, this dude is shady. And I love their plan too, to convince the kid. We're like, yo, we can prove it. We can prove that
Watch
Mr. Bum Ass What's-It is a bum. Is a bum.
Bum ass name too.
And again, Kylie's powers of being able to camouflage, like, you know, hide.
Clutch.
OD, yo.
Super clutch.
I hate shit when she was gonna stab him when she had him on the table. Hello, brother. Nah, just stab that motherfucker. Stab him first and then be like, hello, brother, while he's dying in your arms. But it's all good. She died, and so did Henry. Henry won Vecna. That's it for chat.
Let's see. Linda Hamilton did not want to be there, bro. Most phoned in performance I've seen in a while.
She had the bob cut, bro. Her cut was OD whack. She was a whatever burger character, whatever burger arc. That's what I'm saying. All the military stuff could have been done a little bit better. But to answer your previous question, Mark, I'm giving the finale and the season a Sublime. I'm giving the finale and the season of Sublime. And if I'm going to rank my Game of Thrones season rankings at the bottom, my least favorite season, unfortunately, has been season 5. I think
you said Game of Thrones.
I said Game of Thrones?
Yeah. I was like, wait.
Stranger Things.
Okay, Stranger Things ranking. Go ahead.
Season 5, I think in comparison to its predecessors, it is the weakest. I still enjoyed it. I still love these characters. They mean the world to me. I can't wait I'm going to finish my rewatch, and then I can't wait to rewatch it again as a whole. That's how good it is in my opinion. But I do think there was a few things here that just, it didn't hit now. Maybe on my second watch, it'll hit a little bit different. And when I watch it all together in like a binge format. But the first viewing completely of the season didn't quite hit the way that I wanted it to. The next, I'm going to say, and from here on out, all this to me is good to great, is heat to wavy. It'll be season 2. They followed a lot of the formula of season 1. I thought it was great. We had that Cali episode, which everyone hated back then, but it kind of came back to serve a purpose. But I thought season 2 was great. Next is going to be season... Ooh, this is tough. I think season 3. I think, Summer Vibes was immaculate, bro. It was immaculate. This is the first time the kids kind of grew up a little bit. The guys are kind of interested in the girls and like
Right.
boyfriend, girlfriend. They're not really trying to play Dungeons and Dragons. Will is, still, and it's crazy because Will's whole arc, he lost a lot of his childhood.
Mm-hmm.
He lost a lot of that innocence, right? Because, I mean,
He's been dealing with all that shit.
that shit, when like Vecna puts that shit in their mouth, bro, that shit is nasty.
Whoa.
That shit is nasty, bro. Like, it's just, it is what it is. That's what it is. It's very perverted. It's very, it's kind of
He's
like,
on the list.
yeah, exactly. It gives you that alien feel to it, right? Of like when
Yeah.
like when the xenomorph like goes inside, and it's very disturbing. But so I love that in that season he's sort of very much like, yo guys, like it sucks that everyone's growing up around him and he hasn't been able to experience like staying a kid. Real quick, because people were complaining about like the coming out scene. Come on, man. First of all, that was long overdue. It was long overdue. Everybody, the audience already knew. Everyone around him already knew. But again, you got to remember, this is set in the 80s. Like, it wasn't like it is. And again, I'm sure today is still very difficult, a very difficult environment to come out. But can you imagine in the 80s when it wasn't as, people weren't as open about it as they are now?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Like that's crazy. And it makes sense narratively because, Vecna goes into your deepest, darkest secrets and fears. So of course this was something that was holding him back and holding Will back this whole time as well. So if you got a problem with that, bro, you will wing.
Facts.
So then season 3, and then I'm gonna go season 4. But those last 2 to 3 episodes,
That's surprising me. 'Cause you just said that's like some of the best TV you've ever seen.
Yeah, but
and then you're
season
really-
1 is a collective. Season 1 is a collective. The
Yeah,
OG,
start to finish is
OG.
It is start to finish one of the best seasons of television.
I agree.
Ever.
I agree. It's so
start
good.
to finish.
So
season
good.
1 is insane.
So good. So that is my Stranger Things rankings. I would love to hear yours, Mark, and I would love to hear chats as well
Rankings
of the seasons.
or
Yep.
ratings first.
Yeah, give me your
ratings
ratings
first. I'm gonna go Heat. The rest were all wavy to me. All the
For
other
seasons?
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a Heat, and I'm gonna go with my ranking again. Like, so since I said the rest were wavy, obviously season 5 is at the bottom. Then, honestly, it's the same as yours. 2, 3, 4, 1.
Fire.
Like, because 1, again, it is just start to finish. When I was rewatching season 1, I was like,
I was locked in.
Locked.
Like, I knew what was happening, and I was just like,
I knew what was gonna happen, and I'm still locked
in.
And I'm like, yo,
man.
like, I can't wait to get, like, I was in Florida when I was rewatching all this, right? So I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, oh, like I had to stop at like episode 4 of season 1, and I had to go out to dinner, and the whole time at dinner, I'm like, man, I just gotta get home, continue watching this, please. Like, can we hurry up? Like, bro, it is just a phenomenal season, man. Like, it's just so good. So yeah, I would say that's probably my ratings as well. And then, yeah, just overall with the whole show as a whole, it's wavy. It's one of the best shows, like you can ever watch, in my opinion. Like, it's
got a little bit of everything.
It has a
for
little
sure.
bit of everything. Like, I'm sorry, it just does.
Yeah.
So.
Again, and guys, I know, like, and this is why I want to be able to preface again, where social media, internet is always going to blow things out of proportion on
Yes.
both. And again,
On
this
both
goes
sides, babe.
both sides, right? It goes people are like, oh my god, this is the greatest finale ever of all time, and maybe for you, like, it really is, but I think that's way exaggerated. And then people that are like, yo, this is some of the worst, way exaggerated as well. Come on, it's not the worst thing you've ever seen. It can't be.
And to your point, like, the stands, like, yeah, they're bad.
Right,
like, but
right.
also on the other side, like we're also saying, the haters are insane.
Yeah.
The people who are just like those people who like don't watch the show, Mata, and then they're gonna go in on like the internet and just be like,
Yeah.
yo, like, this shit was just ass,
Yeah.
like blah blah blah.
But,
Like
yeah.
it's like, bro, like
That's why I wanted to.
Come on,
that's why I
man.
wanted to just preface though, where like I really don't want y'all to think that I didn't have a good time, that I wasn't
Yeah,
enjoying
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I want us to be able to have an honest discussion about things,
Absolutely.
you know.
No question.
And we're gonna be doing that, you know, with everything, you know, moving forward. If you would like to reach out one last, one time here for us, and then we'll close out the year of 2025. We'll start the year of 2026, and we'll do some call-ins to end the night. And guys, if we missed
we're doing
anything,
calls now? Oh shit.
if we missed anything, please let us know. We would love to talk about it more with when the rest of the guys are back with us. But yeah, what are people saying here?
What did y'all think about the origin story with Vecna? Again, yeah, I think phenomenal. Are you talking about like the memory? I think again, the memory. If we're just talking about that simple memory, which I think he actually is talking about, like the origin,
Right, like how he
yeah,
moved
like
the
like the
flare?
suitcase
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
It's
Yeah,
great.
again, cool, like and very interesting. Would have
Yeah.
liked to see a little bit more about
Exactly.
that.
And also how, I guess not really how the government, like we can all figure how the government got a hold of all this, and because it was like a rock. It looked like a rock from the Upside Down, right? Or from Dimension X.
Dimension X, yeah.
And so I thought that was cool. I also like that, Will also was saying, hey, you're just like me. You're just like the rest of the kids.
Like, that was a cool moment.
Right, where you were
The weak
abused.
one, yeah.
Right, you were abused by this creature that took advantage of you. Like help us, join us. He's like, nah, you got it twisted, cuz like I'm with him. Like this is what we're doing. I'm like, bet, perfect. Like I love that they kept that.
Solidified everything.
Yeah. Because the Duffer Brothers did say they did plan to turn Vecna and help them, but I'm so glad they didn't go
thank
that
God,
route. Yeah, that would have been
That was bad. That would have been really bad.
yeah, because he already did way too much bad shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, go ahead.
So I mean, the performances weren't the best in the scene, but I'm not gonna lie and say I wouldn't understand why he would want to get off his chest. Why would he want to get that off his chest? Oh, Will. Yeah, like I think again, like that scene for me, it was necessary and, like Junior said, long overdue. And it was like it was nice because it also made sense with the plot of the show, because it was like, yo, like I'm not even being honest with myself or anyone else around me. You know what I mean? Like I have all these things like in my head that it's like he can use against me, and it's like he's embracing those things and be like, you know what, I'm gonna take those away from him as a weapon to use against me in my brain, like in my like. So, it makes sense to me. I don't think it was poorly placed. I think if you want to say it was long overdue, sure, I agree. But again, this is the 80s, bro. Like, sometimes it's not even okay to be gay now, unfortunately. You know, like, who are we to say, like, yo, hurry up? You know, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And like, look, the world was ending. He had everyone there he cared about. I thought the moment was fine. I think y'all just hating on that. But so that obviously wrapped up 2025.
Yeah.
I would love to hear everyone's top 3 movies, top 3 shows of 2025. Mark, if you would like to read the list one more time of things that we reviewed or spoke about this year.
All right, guys, you ready? Because there's actually kind of more than I thought it would be.
Yeah, and then again, whatever you got doesn't have to necessarily be on this list, because there's plenty more shows and movies out there that I still need to catch up on, that we still need to talk about. But yeah,
here we go. Creature Commandos, Daredevil Board Again, Captain America Brand New World, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, Invincibles, Superman, Peacemaker, Gen V, Andor, Sinners, Weapons, T-Lu, Ironheart, F1, Stranger Things, Avatar Fire and Ash, Predator Badlands, One Battle After Another, Caught Stealing, How to Train Your Dragon, Mission Impossible, Thundies, Mickey 17, Welcome to Derry, Pluribus. So, I'm pretty sure that's everything. Hit
me with your top 3 movies and shows.
Top 3 movies?
Mm-hmm. And shows.
I'm start with movies. Oh man, it's so tough.
I think I have mine.
This is not in order. One Battle After Another. Sinners. and I'm Avatar.
Oof. Solid top 3.
That's tough. It's
Solid
like it's
top
tough. Do
3.
you want to see the list?
Yeah.
It's not. It's TV shows.
No, I think I have my movies. My top 3 of the year. I think I'm going Frankenstein.
Oh, Frankenstein. I didn't say Frankenstein on this, did I?
I don't know.
I didn't say Frankenstein on my
Yeah,
list. Frankenstein. Frankenstein was fire.
I think Frankenstein, Sinners, and I'm gonna go one battle after another. Although super duper honorable mention to F1. I fucking love the F1 movie, but I'm very biased. I love F1 as a sport.
Oh, Marty Supreme.
Yeah,
Marty Supreme was
is
so
there.
good. Dude, there's so many great movies this year.
So yeah, I think that's my top 3 movies. And again, I think F1 and One Battle After Another could be interchangeable though. But still plenty that I have. What?
One battle after another and F1.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love F1, dude.
Damn.
I'm a huge F1 fan.
F1 is great.
Like that's like
Again,
that's like a
I'm
comfort
sorry,
movie for me. Like I could
Yes,
throw that
it
on
is a
like
comfort
whenever.
movie, yes, that's
So
very true.
for me, it's just like I have to take that stuff into consideration as well. I think One Battle After Another, like the themes and messages and everything, and I think it's very well directed. I think as a whole production, it's better. But again, F1 to me is just
X-Men 97 wasn't this
special.
year, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No. Oh, so for shows? I
Should
think
I-
shows.
go
Shows. I think I got Andor at 1.
100%.
I don't even know what else. could even, I don't think anything else is even remotely like in the conversation. Bring me the shows one more time.
All right, so we got Pluribus.
Ooh, Pluribus could be in top 3 for me.
We got Welcome to Derry, which you
I
can
still
watch.
gotta watch. Yeah.
We got Stranger Things,
was
Ironheart,
White Lotus,
T-Lou.
right? White Lotus was this year. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I think White Lotus is in my top 3 for shows.
Peacemaker, Invincible, Gen V,
Damn.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man,
Ooh.
Creature Commandos.
Ooh.
Oh,
T-Lou, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I haven't seen the Pluribus finale, so I'm gonna wait. But Pluribus was a nice addition. Fallout technically came out, but it's obviously still going. But Fallout, yo guys, Fallout's amazing. Please watch.
is
So I'm gonna go Andor. Andor was fucking gas, bro. Andor was so good. So I'm gonna go Andor.
the Bear too.
I have to watch. I have to watch the latest season. I still haven't seen it.
Gen V,
I'm gonna go.
Peacemaker.
I'm gonna
Wow.
go.
Wait, see, baby, Andor is not top 3 for you?
Word. That's crazy.
Oh, scratch that. Andor is 1 for me. I was like, yo, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Andor, and then, I think nothing came close to Andor
Nothing
this
came close.
season, bro.
Nothing came close to Andor. Andor was like, again, one of those seasons where it's just peak, like absolutely start to finish, one of the best shows you'll ever watch.
Ooh,
or seasons of TV you'll ever
Adolescence
watch.
was this year.
Yeah, it was.
Ooh, so I might have to put Adolescence there. I've heard nothing but great things about the studio. I can't wait to watch that. There was something else Seth Rogen related that came out this year, and Rose Byrne.
Was that a show?
Yeah, on Apple. It was really funny, and I think that was this year.
Did you watch it?
Platonic, yeah, Platonic. It was really good too. But if I have a solidified TV show, it would be right. I think I'm gonna do Adolescence was amazing. Andor, then a third one. Creature Commando.
All right. Oh, no.
Nah,
Okay. Hurry up.
Nah, go ahead. I don't know. I just got those 2 for now.
Andor, Welcome to Derry. And then probably... Man, that's that last one.
No
is
Stranger
tough.
Things.
I'm thinking about it right now. Honestly, though, Pluribus.
Ooh.
Like, Pluribus was... It's such a fresh, original concept that I've just fallen in love with, that it's like there's no action, there's no not like, it's just great writing and like dialogue, and I'm just like so invested, and I cannot wait to watch the finale. Like, so I'm gonna go with Pluribus just for that. And then also honorable mention of like just a show that's like just a fun watch, especially during like holiday time. I'm pretty sure it came out this year. I hope it did before I say it. Black Doves on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I feel like
That was such a.
I feel like
oh,
I'm
it was
missing-
last season. It was last year.
I feel like I'm missing something that.
I'm pretty sure we got all the shows, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I watched anything like on my own that I'm like, yo, I gotta put y'all on to, but it's all good. And now for 2026 expectations, most anticipated.
All right, most anticipated movies. My top 3: Supergirl, Doomsday, and it's, if I'm going to put it in order, it's Supergirl, Dune, then Doomsday.
Yo,
and
we
then,
got mad shit coming out
and
next
then
year, bro.
Shows, it's obviously Lanterns 1, no question.
Fire.
Then
We got Daredevil Born Again season 2. We got X-Men 97.
X-Men 97.
Yeah, that's on mine too.
That's 100%.
We got Invincible. We got The Boys last season.
There was something else I was like, damn, that's coming out. Like, obviously, for me personally, just on a personal level, One Piece. The live action season 2. Just on a personal level, just because I love it so much.
Okay.
I love One Piece, so that's going to hit like crack for me. I'm going to watch it all in one day.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do for
Brand
movies.
new day.
Damn, bro. I think for 2026, movie wise, yeah, Doom Part 3,
Yeah.
The Odyssey.
I just know it's going to be gas. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm not like.
So you're just like, I'm just gonna go in there and
You know what I mean?
yeah,
it's
I
like
feel you.
I just know it's going to be amazing. So I'm just like, it's almost like I'm not hyped for it, but I am. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I'm hyped because I know it's going to be gas, but I also like, it's like.
Yeah, your expectations are already like, yo, I have all the expectations and I know it's gonna deliver. So why even?
It's almost like I've seen it already, like, because I just know it's going to be that good. You know what I mean? So it's
that's
like
a fair point. Damn, that is tough. Yeah, maybe Supergirl, to be honest. Just because I love Women of Tomorrow, the comics, so I'm very excited for that.
wow.
I'm very excited for that. But yeah, again, honorable mention. Doomsday is getting me more hype. Brand New Day, Spider-Man, come on, that's hype. And I'm sure there's a whole bunch of shit coming out next year.
Shows. How about that?
X-Men 97, for sure.
Yeah.
What else we got coming out in 2026? Show-wise?
Lanterns.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll put Lanterns there for sure because, again, HBO original. We know the people working on that. I'm in there. And then
That
I'm
team
trying to
is
think
insane.
if there's anything outside of that.
Boys, Invincible.
I'm gonna just say because it ends this year, Fallout. Because it's gonna be ending this year. I know it's
But
weird, right? It's in a
anticipation,
position.
though. It's anticipation, so it means it hasn't come out yet.
All right, so
Fantastic Four movie with the Avengers in it comes out this year, right? Yes, it's called Doomsday.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Boys. It's the final season.
Yeah.
It's the final season.
And it is also a great show.
Yeah,
I mean, so we'll see.
absolutely. Guys, if we want to get a few of y'all again for call-ins, member call-ins, we're gonna do 3 members today. We're gonna do 3 members for 3 minutes, and again, we're gonna stick with once a month here, but we are implementing a new CWV voicemail inbox on our Discord. Again, ! Discord here in the chat, and if not, our server is in the bio. So for those that are listening through audio or not listening to it live, you can go join, drop a voicemail. Again, for members, which you could become a member here on YouTube. But if you are here now and you want to chat a little bit, come through and chill with us. And again, we'll see how things go, and perhaps we'll do call-ins, more than once a month again. We're just gonna try and implement this, see how it goes, see how the voicemail chat goes, and go from there. So yeah, if y'all want to join the weight room, you're more than welcome. If not, all good as well. But yeah, we definitely want to hear some of your thoughts on the Avengers Doomsday stuff that's dropping, on Stranger Things. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy year, man. I'm so excited for 2026. We have so much dropping on pretty much everything. Like We got our boy Danny Rue here. All right.
What's up, Danny? Danny boy.
Yo,
What's
Danny,
up, man?
what's good, bro?
can y'all hear me?
It sounds like a potato, but yeah, we hear you.
You sound like you're underwater, but yes, we can hear you.
Wait, hold on. Let me put my earbud on.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't sound too bad. Yeah, let us know when you're ready so I can ask you how your holiday was and how your start of the new year is. But just let us know when you're ready. In the meantime, I'm gonna sing.
See, bro's audio is poo poo. That's crazy.
Poo poo is crazy.
Danny's getting roasted out here, brother.
Word. Poo poo is insane.
It did sound like a potato, no bull.
Potato. What? Why do you think people like? Why was that the thing that people associated with?
Because potatoes are just like, it's like a potato. Like look at a potato? It's just like, what does it inspire?
Yeah, I once did a science fair project that my potato that I used was a conduit for lighting a.
Yeah.
That's just cool, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's a
just
fire. Danny?
Are you laughing at my potato conduit? Bro?
Yo.
There we go. You sound better. What's up?
All right. Yo, what's up, guys?
Bro, how are you? Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas.
No, Feliz Navidad, my brothers.
Feliz Navidad. How was it? How was Christmas? How was time with the fam or whatever you did?
Bro, like Christmas Eve, so that's when we celebrate it.
Of course,
Yep.
Latin household.
Latin households, yep.
Christmas Eve, yeah, like it was fun. The family came over to ours this year,
Nice.
and it was all good. We played multiple games and stuff. It was a good time and all. But dude, Christmas Day from morning till nighttime, I was in bed.
Oh, right. You were sick, right? You had the
Yeah,
cold?
I unfortunately had the flu.
Damn. Yo, that's going around, guys.
Be careful out there.
Whatever for you living in the U.S. Do not listen to the government officials currently in office. Get the necessary vaccinations that you need. Like, yo, New York City has had the most flu cases in the last 40 years this year. Like, it's insane. Everyone is getting fucking sick, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. Guys, things that have been proven for years. You know when like a theory is proven and it's worked for years? Do that. Like, don't come on, please, guys. Let's just remember to put our thinking caps on and do the necessary things.
Please take care of yourselves.
Absolutely, bro. We're sorry that you have to go through that. That sounds like it sucks major ass. But
Yeah, it was.
how
It was horrible.
how was the New Year? Did it fuck up the New Year vibes?
No, all last week I was just, just sick or whatever. I unfortunately had to work on Christmas Eve, and so for half of the day I was kind of just like, bro, like I want to go home.
Right.
Like I do not want to stay here any longer. But then my boss,
Was
had a
bossy.
conscience and was like,
Had a conscience.
y'all can go home early.
Yo,
God.
you should have while you were home sick at home, you should have been binging Game of Thrones, bro. Just my opinion on the matter. But that's just me.
I couldn't even function.
That's just me.
I couldn't function at all, dude.
How about what are your thoughts going into sort of going into, these Avengers Doomsday trailers and such? How are you feeling on them? Are you building some sort of anticipation for it, or what's your mindset on this?
So the Steve Rogers one, I was kind of just like major diarrhea.
Yep, agreed.
I was like, why? Like, just why? Just not even the whole Steve Rogers thing. My whole battle with with the whole bringing back Chris Evans is that you basically just slapped Anthony Mackie in the face.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's the only like that's already been a whole conversation and a half. So
I
that's my
know,
reasoning
dude.
for the whole Cap thing.
Uh-huh.
The Thor trailer, bros on his knees
Oh,
praying.
It's peak. It's peak.
Dude is praying.
Yeah.
I didn't say all that. I didn't say all that.
It's peak though.
But I mean, like, you got Thor praying because, like, dude, like, what? So I'm kind of just like, okay, that's interesting. And then looking at the leaks and pictures and all that stuff, which I am still hesitant because, it's the internet. You don't know
sure.
what kind of tools you can do or whatever. But the way people were describing it, it's such a coincidence that my uncle got me Cyclops for from X-Men 97, like the figure,
Nice.
and seeing how people were describing, like, Cyclops taking off the visor and just shooting the beam up in the sky.
So good.
Yeah, I think that was actually
I was
confirmed to
like,
be true. Like they haven't fully released it yet.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get it. We'll get it in a couple weeks, most likely.
Yeah.
yeah, so, and I typed it in the chat earlier, but like the X-Men Fox stuff were like to me it was like a big part of my like childhood, just growing up and stuff. The Fox X-Men stuff, so
Yeah, for sure.
that plays like that holds a special place in my heart. So like to see them come back and all that, especially like this obviously is gonna be their last time.
Yeah.
The
We
last
hope
like
so. We really hope so.
yes. Yes, I hope so too because I'm kind of just like, all right, Hugh Jackman, let's not do till 90, please.
I know, dude. I know. Well, I'm glad. I agree with you on that. And so, in terms of Stranger Things, how are you feeling? How would you like to close us off on Stranger Things? Did you enjoy season 5? Do you understand some of the gripes? What's your mindset on everything?
Oh, I didn't watch it.
He let you finish your whole question. Like, yo, what's your
I've said-
thoughts, your feelings?
I've said it. I said
didn't
it from
watch
the
that
beginning that I was
No,
like,
as he was asking the question, I was like, I actually think he didn't watch it. I'm pretty sure he hasn't said one thing about it.
I could have swore I saw him. I could have swore I saw him mention in the chat that season 4 is his fave.
Season 4 is my favorite.
Oh, so you just haven't
Like-
seen season 5?
Yeah. That's what I thought you were asking. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So, but you plan on watching it?
Oh yeah. Now that this last episode came out, I've already said from the beginning that I was gonna watch it when it all dropped because I
Oh.
hate the whole thing of like, let's drop episode 1 now, and then in 2 months we'll drop episode 2, and then next year we'll drop episode 3,
So
and then like
sorry if
make
we,
you wait 10 years.
I'm sorry if we spoiled anything for you.
Oh no. Like I still had the video going. I just stepped into the other
Bro,
room.
we appreciate you. To close us off, then, what is your most anticipated of 2026?
It's gotta be a tie with movies wise, it's a tie between Woman of Tomorrow and The Odyssey.
Okay.
Like I don't need to see a trailer for The Odyssey. It's
Yeah, I'm
Chrissy
there.
Nolan. I'm already there.
Yeah.
See Nolan.
And Supergirl, like, come on, dude. Like I got the deluxe hardcover
Ooh,
for
fire.
Christmas.
Oh,
So that would be
fire.
a definite reread once it start, when the whole marketing stuff starts hyping up for the movie and all that.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
But
Then
what
what about 3?
in terms of shows,
You
There was
you
shows.
said 2, right?
I just said, what are you most hyped for?
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Go ahead. Shows.
oh, dude, I need that X-Men 97 season 2 now.
Yep. Yes, sir.
I need it
Yeah,
because
that's gonna be gas.
it always correlates to some kind of figure or whatever. But
Bro just cares about the figure
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
He's like, I don't care if it's good. Is the figure good?
season 2 apparently, like, I don't know if this is like spoilers or whatever, so I'm sorry to anybody.
Spoilers ahead.
But they did a made to order apocalypse and that dude is a chunky boy.
Chunky boy.
Wait, didn't they
They teased. They teased.
they teased? Yeah,
Yeah.
they
They teased
did.
Apocalypse.
They did. I forgot about that shit. I might have to rewatch.
Fire, bro. Yeah.
I might have to give it a little rewatch.
Absolutely.
A little rewatch.
Happy Nation. Danny, what would you like to leave us off with kicking off 2026?
I will be doing like stuff for you guys regarding like little tally marks of how many episodes did these hosts appear in, and like how many
Oh shit!
like
he actually
how
is
many
HR. Time. He's the timekeeper.
yeah, I'm gonna keep track of some stuff for you guys just for like the
That's
little
fire.
jokes and all.
That's
All right.
fire.
Yeah, we appreciate that, bro.
Like
Appreciate it, man.
I'm gonna do like a monthly like at
Monthly
the end, like
attendance
the last
meeting.
part of the month, I'll do like a little recap, and then at the end of the year, do a full yearly like recap type of
Okay,
thing.
That'd be
dope,
fire.
dope. Yeah, I think person that shows up the least has a punishment in store for them.
Oh, that's
Damn,
what
so
they
that's
Eunice
that's
is-
Eunice is
Eunice is assed
cooked.
out.
That's means Eunice is doing the punishment. That's basically what that means.
Yo,
I'm saying like starting this pod, like Ariel, Brim, and Eunice are already to a bad start.
yes, they are. Yes, they are. Danny Rue.
And then
I'll go ahead.
sorry. And then like little Brimmy crash out moments, or like
Yeah.
how many episodes, how many pods will Mark be in the stew this year?
I like that as well.
In office
I like
requirements.
that. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's
feel
do
that.
it. Yo,
Just little stuff like that. So
we appreciate
that
you,
in
bro.
mind.
We hope you have an amazing 2026. We will catch you next Thursday. Stay blessed. We love you. Remember, your mental health matters, and we're always here if you need us.
Love.
Much love to you boys.
Yes, sir.
Danny?
Change Comics. We're sorry you got here late. We are closing the show. It seems like Danny was the only one that wanted to do a call in today. Went a little bit over the 3 minutes, but it's all good. Again, we're going to open a line on Discord for CWV voicemail. So if you have any thoughts that go into your mind that are obviously PG or PG-13, not rated R, or X,
Oh God.
send them to us, and we will play it on the next podcast to hear your thoughts on whatever it could be. We would love to do that for y'all.
Yeah,
What
go
happened?
ahead. No, but what Change Comics does here is a good encapsulation. I mean, Stranger Things 5 wasn't perfect, but not every ending is perfect. They did what they could this season, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But I still love it.
Yes, sir. Change Comics.
Fair.
We love you.
We love you.
To all y'all,
Stop by again.
once again, to our YouTube members, to our subscribers, to those that just come in and watch and don't say anything, to those that come in and do say something, to the audio listeners. We hope 2025 was good. If it wasn't, we hope 2026 is better. We are here. We are the Chillin' with Villains. We will be live every Thursday, unless otherwise stated, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to come through and chill. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.
End it.